Hey, you two degenerates, get in here.
Yep.
And my friends, hello and welcome to the Brewery, the jankiest Magic the Gathering show this side of the interwebs. Hey, I am McRae. Below me is...
Hey, I'm Joseph, and I am panicking as I try and load into the freaking game that I accidentally crashed right as we went live. Hi, let's play Magic.
Yeah, two more intros to get back in. That's you.
Yeah, Ryan, also known by my last name Gruger. I'll look at me
Tobin, you're not
doxing
in
myself. Tobin is lost in the ether.
Huh?
You're not in game, eh?
No,
He's lost in the sauce.
I
he's had
was in a game, and then I guess something happened.
No, Corey had multiple games thrown up, so I think you were in.
Why would he do that? That makes no sense.
We
were having
fishing.
We were gold
You fell
fishing.
in.
You fell for our trap. All right, so we're super organized over here. This Ryan is playing some hipster stacks, and we're gonna pass it on to a different Ryan who's going to play a big scary dog. I'm assuming.
Yep.
Into the rest of us, we have a super interesting pod. For anyone who you're going to see, but there's two mid-range decks, a stacks deck, and a fast combo deck. So let's see how this goes.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
Our theme this week is we're doing a CDH special this week. So our theme for next week is I Swear, but this week we're just playing some CDH. We're also, obviously, as we were goldfishing before we went live, we are shooting in the dark because many of us are playing new lists and we've read the primers and that's about it. So
I do find it amusing that Gruger is playing a deck that I'm super familiar with, and I am a fool and didn't play the deck that I know. But
and I'm kind of going back to my roots. I haven't played this deck, but like the first CEDH deck I ever put together in paper was like for the Blood Pod from 3.5-4 years ago, and I'm kind of going back to, and I played some Murakthar and I've played some Nath stacks, but in paper right now I'm playing a Tempo Nagila list and a pretty combo fast Ishai Jessica deck, so switching things up a little bit here.
Yeah. Wow, look at that 20 for hipster stacks.
Yeah.
I read the primer for hipster stacks and I quite like it, actually, to be honest.
Oh, it's great. It's a super fun deck.
Naya in CDH is already funny enough.
Think I keep this.
The thing that's funny about it is it just has so many like silly, stupid tricks that only it can do.
Yeah.
Like,
and it does weird things in the CDH meta. Like it's not
like putting your Skull Clamp on someone else's Mana Dork is just like that.
I think I'm gonna mulligan this actually. This is probably like this is the thing about CDH that I always suck at is like this is a borderline playable hand, but in CDH I have to be super conservative. So I'm going to take the free mulligan.
Well, not conservative. You are looking for hands that have clear game plans and not just hoping for the best. It is oftentimes, like I'm really bad for this, but it's oftentimes better mulling to 6 instead of keeping a mediocre 7. Oh my goodness, gotta sneeze. Oh. Okay, we're good. All right.
I'm going to keep this.
Sweet. I'm going to draw because going first is broken.
Let's go 7.
I have a pre-game effect, I think.
Yeah, put your Gemstones Cavern into play.
I've never actually played with Gemstone Caverns, so yeah.
You can't exile your token, though.
Yes, yeah. I know. The issue is my hand is all gas. So...
Yeah, because you're playing CDH. Unless you're playing like weird decks that play bad cards that are only good in that deck.
Like everything is good. You know.
Side cut to my Anya deck.
All right. I'm pretty sure this is just clearly wrong to get rid of that card. Oh my gosh.
Discard so we can start.
Remember, keep the stuff that allows you to play Paco and protect Paco. Get rid of everything else.
I know, but this is technically a part of...
Yeah, but you're just stealing our stuff. Who cares about your own tutors? Just steal tutors from the Black Player.
Isn't the whole point of Howland, Paco, and CDH just to like play everyone else's good stuff?
And beat them to death with a dog? Yes.
The dog is like shockingly hard to deal with.
Monkey. Go.
Nice. That monkey.
I'm going to take things from your deck.
Yeah, you should actually take it from Tobin on principle.
I mean, that's fine.
But I wanna take a dockside extortionist from someone else. Oh wait, hey, you're all playing dockside extortionists.
Yeah, we are.
Sweet.
There's a couple other
Oh.
lists that ran Emil that I kind of wanted to play as well because it ran dockside Emil loops and stuff, which was kind of fun.
The other dockside loop that's fun is Baron, because you sacrifice a treasure to bounce.
I will play this Elvish Mystic.
Did you draw for your turn?
I did.
Did you drop
Oh.
a land for turn?
I'm about to.
Oh, there you go.
What's up?
Nice. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Pretty
We all
good.
ball over here.
Cool.
I
I'll
don't like this at all. He's gonna play that shitty dog next turn.
Play a monkey.
My dog is not shitty.
And
Do you know
that's
what's
me.
funny? I was gonna keep my opening hand, which had Ragavan in it, and I was like, no.
So many Ragavans.
Who's
So
gonna be doing the
many,
stealing? It's gonna be us.
And I'm getting bashed with all of them because I'm the only one that can't threaten.
Yeah.
You're gonna throw a.
Sorcery speed. Oh boy. Feels bad, man.
Not bad.
Could you
bad.
throw that into the red over here for me, please?
Yep.
I'm
Just play it.
I'm probably using it, but 1 second. Let's go with a. Oh, I'm not playing that. I'm dumb. You guys all know I have a Tarnished Citadel. Oh no.
Yeah, you have to use your treasure, right, to cast that Imperial Seal?
Yes.
I do, because I don't have any other way to make. I could have played the Tarnished Citadel, but yes.
Okay.
Before I do that, I'm gonna go ouch though. Let's make.
Oh, fuck you, buddy. Fuck you, buddy.
Get out of here. The dog was too scurry. All right, and then
In
I.
what world are you playing my deck and getting a way better opener than I've ever had with it?
This one, apparently.
Yeah, I will pay 2 life. Use the treasure. I'll go tutor something
To
to the top of my deck.
All right, that's a pretty solid fucking turn too, buddy.
That's
Aye.
I'm
Damn.
happy that it stops the dog, and other than that, go fuck yourself.
I don't actually know what I'm supposed to tutor for. I didn't think this far ahead. uh, let's see. No, that seems bad.
You know what? Sorry, I'm gonna back this up a second. I'm gonna wait for him to finish and not race ahead like a moron.
Yeah, don't worry. I have my library over your section of the screen, so I don't even know what you were like racing out right now. Oh,
That's
okay.
nice. It tells you all what I just drew.
That,
and
I'm not
put
even
back
like
from my hand.
I'm not even looking over there right now. Oh my
It
god.
doesn't
it
actually
says,
say what it was.
put
It
a
just
card
says
from
you
your
put a
hand.
card back.
Oh, okay. It says it on my screen, so I assumed it was just global.
Yeah. Sorry.
Womp
There's
womp.
too many choices. What do all these?
Enjoy it. Hopefully, it's the only black tutor.
Yeah, the only black tutor I get. So we all know I have a land for next turn, and then I guess I. Oh,
The nice thing
that's
about playing CDH is we might get a couple of reps in for this episode.
Not if
So
we
we
let him
actually-
tutor again.
Yeah,
I know,
no.
right? It's turn
I'll-
two. Like-
Just put a land on top. You're fine.
oh.
Come on, man.
It,
The best-
it tells you what I just put on there. That's fine.
No, it doesn't.
it
no,
doesn't.
just puts a
It's the
card.
same
Tells-
thing we just went
It's
over.
the-
It
Oh,
tells
okay.
We
you.
covered
Oh,
this.
not
so
that.
wait, it's been a long time since I've had to resolve a top deck tutor since
Hold
we like.
shift, drag it out on the board, close your library, put the thing back on top.
Yep, exactly.
Oh, actually,
Unfortunately, I panicked and gave him the real answer instead of telling him like control, drag it out on the table, so we all got to see it. But
all right, we'll go like this, and then this goes up here.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
the easiest way to do it.
sweet,
Cool.
done, did it.
Sorry about
right.
that.
Upkeep. I'm gonna pay 2 life. I am going to Noxious Revival that Imp Seal on top of my library.
Nice.
Oh, you should have done that when I was attacking you with the monkey to put it back on top so I could imp seal again.
Wow.
What
Not
part of
not
exile
enough.
Don't you understand?
Not enough value, eh? There, Grugs.
I will tap this. I will play you.
See, the funny
will
thing is,
tap
though,
this.
my deck is
I
actually
will
okay
Imp Seal.
with that Dranith Magistrate, because it's kind of, it wants to
Can I
push
move
the
ahead?
game tempo.
This is happening. Okay, sweet.
Yep, you're good.
Yep.
Sure.
You realize that whatever you tutor to top deck, he can steal with a Ragavan, right?
I have a blocker now.
Okay.
I may trade a monkey for a. Ooh, but there's 2 monkeys that can get thrown your way.
There are
Monkey,
2
monkey.
monkeys. That's why I'm at, like, are you sure?
Monkey, monkey.
Why are there so many? There don't need to be this many.
Yep. There don't. But
Okay.
that's how it rolled out, I guess.
Okay, I got it, and it's going on top. Boop. There we go. You can wonder if I cheated and put something from my hand on top and it wasn't the card.
Okay, I trust you.
Fool. Never trust the dragon that ate the guests at his own wedding,
Yeah, that is true.
according to
Well.
the writing on his card.
I have so much mana, and currently nothing to do with it.
Well, normally you would cast Paco at this point and just start swinging.
Tobin,
but-
sit.
Yes.
Stay. Bad Tobin.
Instead, I guess. It's not me.
There's a reason why I was like, ooh, what am I? Like, I could have played Dranath regardless, but being able to,
Mhm.
like, hit and get in.
Bloody Imp Seal, yeah. Yeah, not
that,
bad.
that felt real good. But then I was like,
good.
then I was very much like,
I will play
decision
a Sylvan
paralysis.
Library.
Nice. That's
Yep.
not bad.
And more elves, I guess. And that's it.
Cool.
No one saw a Temur Elf Ball coming.
Mhm.
Fuck me. I
think
don't have anywhere for the
I have like
my monkey
6
to
of them
swing.
in my deck, and I've drawn 3, which is
Really
good
Crack.
because now I can't. I'm less likely to hit them with my dog.
Underground Sea, I guess, to fix. Fuck me. I guess I'm playing off of Joseph's deck here.
Let me tell you that I didn't get something that's exciting because I'm expecting you guys to take it. It's not
Sweet.
bad, but it's also like you're going to get it and be like, oh.
I want
Excellent.
the treasure more than anything. So I'm going to go to combat. I am going to swing at you, Joseph. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
sorry, not sorry.
Magic's a fun game.
Make a treasure.
You could
Probably
block.
wait till I decide if I'm blocking.
Okay.
Just looking at like what I have versus, but I mean, let's be honest, Grooves is probably gonna steal it if you don't.
That's kind of the trap here, is like, you either let me have it or you let him have it. Who do you hate more right now?
He's still got the imp seal. I
Yeah,
didn't
but
stop him.
he can also hit you, Corey. Assuming
Yeah.
you don't
He
drop a
could.
creature. So,
He just doesn't know that mine is a tutor to top deck.
yeah, fuck it.
Wow. Rude. Fine. Be that way. I'll go mid-range. This deck wants to go mid-range.
Hope you can do it without your freaking general.
Yeah. I specifically modded this deck to play around a couple of hitches in the game plan. Let's just slow play it. Let's play a fucking compost. And then hopefully you'll feed me, and then I will pass.
Gruger, please hit Corey. Trust me, the thing I have is not going to be exciting for you.
That's a lie. He's wide open.
Ooh.
There's no reason not to hit him.
It's just it's going to be a land, and if I hit him, he's not going to have a land drop. That's what he tutored for to the top of his deck.
I hate you.
I saw him so hard. Oh,
Yep.
okay.
And your hubris for blocking has
Are
now
you
punished
serious
you.
right now?
This is your fault. I even told you what was going to happen. I told you, and it's exactly what
Have an open
happened.
target above you, and I'll put our friendship on the line here. I am that petty.
My stuff is
I'm
all
already
janky
horrendously screwed
shit.
in this game.
He might get a stacks piece and help me, for all I know.
May you die to this crypt.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
We're casting
Wow.
that grip.
So Joseph's handed the game to Gruger, I see.
Nope, I handed the game to Ragavan. Clearly, I should have kept my opening hand that had Ragavan.
Oh, you take 2 damage as well, Joseph.
Mana crypt instead.
All right, let's go to main 2. Tarnished Citadel.
Yep.
Let's...
Maybe the crypt will kill him with that Tarnished Citadel in play.
Let's go with a birds. Oh, sorry, I'm bad. I should have swung Draneth at Corey. My bad. That was a mistake.
Sucks to be you. We're playing CEDH now.
Yeah.
Song Ragavan at Corey is what you meant to say.
No, because I got a mana crypt for free out of this. So I have 2, 3, 4, 5. I still have 5 mana.
Yeah.
That's
Because
kind of
you have
fantastic.
3 of it from hitting Joseph.
So we will do.
It wasn't supposed to be this way.
I'll do 2 for my own Sylvan Library,
Yeah,
and
Seems
then
good.
and then I'll do 3 for a 3-ball.
I'm okay with this. My deck runs a transfer too.
God damn it.
I'm gonna go get a beer. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
Oh, sorry,
Uh,
3-ball on the stack.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
I have a response.
Might change my mind. Sorry, Joseph said he had a response or no?
Yeah, no.
It's the fingers. It's flipping the bird.
Okay.
Prior
I
to
am-
you.
responses.
I am
I
playing
feel
with
like I
one
sh-
monitor, so I cannot see you guys currently.
Like, I feel like I should be like playing my generals or something, but I was like, 3-ball, like mana crypts was just like into Sylvan Library, into like 3-ball with a Birds of Paradise. I get
Shut
the Birds of
fuck up.
Paradise and mana crypt in underneath it too.
You are the worst.
Yeah, not a huge fan at the moment. Sorry. Mm.
Just gonna hardcast
Okay,
that Fierce
well, I mean-
Guardianship.
No, I'm going to crack this Bloodstained Mire.
Yep. Do you...
And
Unfortunately, I had
yes,
to do it in this order,
probably
so it
one of
opens
those
me up
fancy
into like
lands.
Spelled Pierce or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Oh, woe is you.
I know, look at me, I'm
Right.
running out of cards, man. This is rough.
If I had done it in opposite order, I think I should have baited it out because I should have played the compost and then I should have swung Ragavan because even if you blocked with the Death Ray Gem, I still would have been
okay.
plus a card. So I misplayed
found it.
there myself.
I couldn't remember the name of this land because I do not play.
land.
Yeah. These. All right. I'm just going to Mystical Tutor in response.
I keep searching expensive
Oh.
land and I can't find it.
It's literally it is land. It's printed on the card
Yes.
in the name.
Yeah, but I couldn't remember the first part.
Who cares? Look for blue red.
Yeah, like all my lands are blue red. And some are green red and some are
Alright.
blue green.
So, do you have a way to get that to like hand to stop this Trinisphere, or are you just like tutoring?
No, I'm
No,
just
he-
casting this while it costs 1 mana instead of 3.
You have
Even though I
a-
could pay 3,
Like,
but
Corey, this
whatever.
isn't for you. Don't worry about it. This is for him.
Yeah, this is just mana efficiency, even though it's redundant.
Yeah.
Cool. I assume this resolves. No one said
It's
anything.
9 mana.
Oh yeah, no, I'm in Naya, man.
Got nothing.
I'm
I know
in
3
tap.
counter spells exist. Maybe Corey hates me.
His 3 counter spells he needs his commander in play.
Oh man. I will.
I take this hipster stacks deck apart after this game because I'm upset at it.
I don't think I'm going to win because I'm sure there was a line, like looking at what's in my hand and stuff. I'm sure there was a better line for me to take. I was like, I haven't cast a 3-ball in a long time. I'm going to
Dude, one
tutor
of the
that to the
things
top
that
of
I
my
love
deck.
So hard about that deck is just like absolutely unnecessary dumb
Great.
plays. Like, I could try and go
Sorry,
for a
bad
Godo
at
helm
math.
in here, but I think I'd rather put a Colossus hammer on Tana and just start beating people and making like a dozen Zapperlings. That just seems
See,
more
if
fun.
I knew I was stealing a mana crypt off of you, I could have put Godo on the top of my deck instead.
Darn.
You're the only person to blame for this, Joseph. I even told you it was coming.
Joseph was screwed either way. He was just hoping I would take pity on him, but
Technically, I misplayed the most there because I should have played Compost first, and then you would have seen that I would have gotten a card advantage off of it. and you would have just let me hit you and play your Mana Crypt. But
All right.
No, that's not play at all. You're saying that you shouldn't have played Ragavan on your opening turn? That's just madness.
Since there is that, I'm just going to grab this resculpt.
Cool. Okay. Well, that deals with the Dranith.
But at what cost?
I'm fine with it. I just start slow playing and
All right,
tutoring.
Grooves. 3-ball engaged.
3-ball engaged.
I would take a basic forest right now. Oh god, are you serious? This game is the worst.
You're just so unhappy. Bloodstain.
Corey, why are you going?
Yeah, you kind of skipped me,
This
and it's
is
also
my
still
turn.
Joseph's turn. What are you
What?
doing?
Fuck me. When did that happen? Well, I'll just put that back and tap my lens again. Pretend that didn't happen.
Tobin resolved a mystical tutor in response to Gruger casting Trinisphere. I started
Sorry.
my
Yeah.
turn, and you jacked it.
There's a
Slow plays for
resculpt.
days.
Yes, there's a resculpt on top of my deck.
I'm pretty sure I didn't draw yet.
Mm-hmm. I should have put an Archon of Emeria on top of my deck. That's what I should have played.
Oh, feels bad, man.
That would have been fantastic. That would have been better than 3-ball.
What does
I haven't
Archon lock
played-
out again?
It's a rule of law. No, it's a rule of law, and your all of my opponent's non-basic lands enter the battlefield tapped.
Oh shit, that's not the one I'm thinking of. What's the new green-white one that people run? That's like
Archon of Valor's Reach or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that card. That's the best card in hipster stacks. The deck Ryan's playing.
Yeah, it's a 5/6.
Flying
Trampling.
5/6 with vigilance
Trampling.
and trample.
Yeah. And then when it enters, you name.
Play Magic because Magic's fun.
It's okay, Joseph. You'll go first next turn and or next game, and you'll win on turn 2.
Yeah. It's possible.
All right.
I've seen 2 games or 2 goldfish hands now where you could get Corvold out turn 2. So
You have 8 mana.
have
You can
more
do the
than that.
thing.
He has 9.
No,
Yes.
8.
I'm going to
Sorry.
draw 3 cards, and then maybe put some back.
My beer is empty, and this is not a game for an empty beer.
Okay, so apparently I am bad, and the card I put on top was not on top of my deck,
Oh.
even though I showed it to you all, and then I just dragged it on top of my
Oh,
library.
because when you close your library, it shuffles it automatically. That's
I thought
why
I'd closed it first.
You have to shift
Okay.
drag.
Well,
on
we
the board
knew you
and
had
shuffle your
so you had no cards in hand. So you
Yeah,
just
so I
all
should just put these back, and then
put those back, shuffle,
exactly. I'll grab the card you know about.
put resculpt.
Yeah.
Resculpt onto the battlefield, draw 2 fresh cards.
Yes,
Yeah.
so that is there. My library is shuffled.
Draw 2.
Draw 2. Well, these
Res-
are worse.
Resculpt is one of those in your hand. There we go. Resculpt is 2 mana, right?
It is 2, but there is a Trinisphere.
Well,
So-
it's 3 mana, but you don't
Yes.
care.
Okay. I will just pay, what is it, 8 life? 8 life? That seems fine.
Yes.
It's CDH. You always just pay it. Who gives a shit?
Well, not always. I definitely stop at some point.
All right.
I see
Wow.
a change I'm making in this deck already.
Does this net me a mana? This is mana neutral. Yeah,
I'm
whatever.
going to reload this deck after this game.
Let's keep playing elves because apparently that's all my deck is made of.
You're playing.
You're paying 3 for that?
Oh,
Thank you.
right. Disregard that. Let's cast a resculpt instead.
for 3 mana.
Yes, that I did know about. So we will tap 2 elves and an island that is volcanic.
Cool. I have a 3 curve now. Neat.
Oh,
Actually, I'm okay with this because Tobin playing Joseph's cards still puts him in graveyards, and my compost can still trigger off of Tobin playing Joseph's deck.
Yeah, but I'm not going to be playing Joseph's deck for a little while, probably. Cool.
mean, you
I
got
will
5
tap
mana.
this for 3, 4, a 5,
Paco?
this one,
Look at that. There's 2 different people to beat on.
right? All right. Gonna move to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Wait.
Yeah, what do you got?
This is worth watching. This one has
It's like red.
Sorry, you're like 2 screens over.
be worth it.
It
Starts to
looks
really
the
hardcore
falling
cascades.
quite brown to me right now, but
Is
it
it a
was very
nitrogen
fizzy.
beer?
Yeah, like the Uber cascade of it though. So good. Reminiscent of Guinness.
Mm.
Yeah, nitrogen beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go to beat people.
All right, Corey, you are slightly less behind.
Dude,
With the composted two lands.
I am literally not even playing this game anymore.
Yeah, I said slightly less. I mean,
Well,
it's
there's a
very
cyclonic
likely.
rift.
Yeah,
Eidolon of Rhetoric.
the
Ooh.
personal tutor.
Here, have the land I desperately need. Yeah, called that shit.
Thank you.
Oh, so Eidolon is just exiled forever. You don't get it, so you don't get any +1/+1 counters
Yeah,
for that.
creatures he doesn't get, but he does get counters from basically everything else.
Yeah, so it is 3 counters, so it's a 6/6.
I'm just gonna put yellow counters on the stuff that is exiled that is for you.
Sure, that makes sense.
You just
I
take
will
it. You
also
do
do
things
that.
with it. I'm gonna fill your board up.
Corey, probably keep it on your board for now, if that makes sense. Okay, just because.
Okay. I'll
You'll have to
It
give
may
it back
be-
to me. I can't take it back.
Yeah. So we're doing yellow. Okay. Corey takes 6, I guess.
6 commander damage, and this is how we die. I'm pretty certain Paco just eats stack stacks alive.
Yeah. sounds
And yeah, that's it. I mean, I was
All
tapped
right.
out, so it's clearly it. Oh, actually, wait. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Keep going.
Sorry, did you end your turn?
Yes, I did. Now.
Okay, cool. Thanks. Thanks, bud.
All right, Corey, I'll just take the cyclonic rift. I already have the luxury suite.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to have to be the one that took care of all these cards.
I
But
don't want to
it's
have to give it
lazy.
to you. I want that land to be sitting down in my bottom row here. That would be glorious. But
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But here we are.
All right, let's. Oh, fuck me. This is bad no matter how I look at it.
Oh, tell me more, Corey.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're not far behind me there, but.
Yes, I am.
All right, I'm gonna play.
He can't even play the game right now. He needs 1 more mana before he's allowed to play the game.
I'm gonna put Giganthan.
You want to know how you know a game is good? I have a 0 drop in my hand that doesn't even do anything when it goes into play, and I can't even cast it anyway. So.
Do I cast Sisay or do I cast? No, I have to slowly work towards him. I'm gonna put Giganthan in my hand, and that's me. That's all I got. Fuck me. That
all right.
Van treasure would.
Oh, that's actually cool. Companions get around Draneth.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're not playing it. You're just putting it. You're
Yeah.
activating an ability. All right. Odds are ouch. Yeah. I'm so good at this game.
Fuck you.
You don't die to mana crypts.
One is odd, actually. You flip a coin and heads is 1. So.
Oh, sorry.
take that
I was
3
thinking
damage.
tails.
You
Yeah,
said
sorry.
odds is ouch, and then you flipped a coin. So.
Yeah. Never mind. I will take that 3. 1
Cockatrice
second.
specifies that heads is the 1.
Yeah, I should have meant I was meaning tails, but it's all good. 3, and then I 1, 2, 3.
Fuck me. This is
Yeah,
such
take
a
8 more.
slow play.
Seems good.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Man, I want to go to game 2 already. like I know Joseph does too, but hopefully.
Going to game
we
9
don't.
soon.
Joseph wants to go to game 1.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Well said, Tobin.
Oh, oops. Let me draw that card again. Control E. So it's these 3 cards. I'm playing this card.
Yes.
I can draw 1, and I'll just put this one back on top. Yeah, that makes sense. So I'll take 4.
Yep.
Sorry, now I'm in my main. Sweet.
If you thought Gruger slow played already, audience, just wait until he's playing a stacks deck. Oh,
No.
shit.
No, I already know what my turn is. I'm just deciding on which person would
He doesn't
potentially
want to share
have.
it with us yet.
Gruger wants us all to play slow.
No, I'm
There's
just
a
figuring out.
Cyclonic Rift that's about to hit, and then Tobin just starts.
Well, no, he has
beating the
to
fuck out of us.
cast Halden, and then he
Yeah.
has to.
I
Um,
need more mana to do that
He's
than
got
I
Yeah.
currently
4,
have.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
So-
10 mana.
Yeah.
Mana.
So right now, I'm just deciding on who may potentially have between the two decks that don't have blockers.
Mhm.
I'm deciding
Who might
Wait.
have something sweet on top.
who may potentially have a removal spell for Paco.
100% Tobin. I can tell you that my list does not have a ton of interaction.
So
And using
oh,
the
you
flex
actually,
slots
you do have a
proves
Sylvan
little more.
Library in play as well. So let's go like
Yeah.
this.
Sure.
So I'll just hit you with
How is your
You got it.
man still alive and mine is dead? This
because
is-
you
feels bad.
attacked first. What do you exile, Tobin?
Stomping.
I can't do anything with that because I can only cast right with Ragavan.
Yeah, you can only cast.
Okay.
Woe is you.
Second main. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
So
6,
Joseph.
7. I will hurt myself 1 off the battlefield forge.
You can have 2 if you want.
Oh, actually,
Joseph,
no, I don't need.
I have
I
silver
don't need to
lining.
hurt it. Sorry. For double white, so for 7 mana, let's cast this Elish Norn.
Holy shit.
That seems pretty decent.
I was gonna say the silver lining to Joseph was when Halden got cast and then a Cyclonic Rift, he would have gotten his mana crypt back, and now he doesn't.
So Paco is a 4/4.
Yep.
Yes,
And everything else is
and
dead.
these elves are dead. I am just trying to select
As
them.
is Ragavan and oh no, it pumps your shit. Never mind.
Yeah, it's like how's my stuff dead?
Nope, Bird of Paradise now punches for damage.
Elish Nord and CDH, everybody.
This is why I didn't swing with the elemental because I wanted to be able to potentially kill Paco if Paco swings at me.
Yeah, makes sense.
For the viewers following along at home,
God,
Playing
composted
this as a
so much
land.
fucking work, and then now it's not doing much.
Pass. Oh wait. Is the? Oh yeah. Yep. That's
Yeah.
That's that.
Trinisphere is still in play.
Yep.
Just making
You
sure.
gotta play fair magic now.
Yes, because what I am doing is very fair at this point.
Hey, as I said, Joseph did it to himself. He could have just not blocked, and then you wouldn't have gotten the mana crypt. It would have stopped all the degeneracy.
Not really. You would have started becoming degenerate instead.
No, I really wouldn't. This deck
Well.
is supposed to be a proactive combo-ish.
So
mid-range
I've
deck.
taken like 6 mana away from Tobin.
Corey, I don't know if you
Yeah.
noticed, but your
Yes.
deck seems to either kind of fiddle around or just straight win the game. So I was not interested in giving you free gas.
Yeah,
Gas,
I mean,
gas, gas.
I'll
mana
put
crypt is almost
this
just getting
on
Giganta for free.
top,
So
and
Again, I play hipster stacks a fair bit, and
I'll
I
just
know
take
that the
4.
deck doesn't just win out of nowhere. It just makes you want to go throw yourself off a bridge. So, you know.
All right.
good,
Well,
good. So you juiced that deck.
Are you gonna roll the dice that Paco's gonna get big enough? Actually, Paco, I guess, can't get big enough to kill me or to swing through to me.
yeah, you have a 4/7
And a 6/6.
and a 6/6. So I'm just gonna spread the love.
You're not. You should just go for the throat with this, unless you don't think you can deal with me.
Land!
I
Yay!
currently am not super
He needs me to
into,
be alive so he can use my Cyclonic Rift. Remember?
and also I get better flips if I leave a person alive.
What
I
was
get
the
more
other
cards.
card that we flipped there?
Martial arts.
remember.
So
Was it Collector?
I purposely put this collector oop back on top. That's why I didn't draw all my cards.
Okay, so you have oof. So it's just
Oof and idle.
3,
It's just 3 again. Yeah.
3 again. All right, up to
Uh,
7.
Sorry, I guess I should do the counter on this.
You exiled the only land that I can't do anything with in this deck. It is very annoying.
Oh, a Marsh
you.
Flats.
Yeah.
5
Gee,
color,
Tobin, that
baby.
must suck.
I
Yeah, I
have
know,
Ghost
right?
Band, but I can still play other jank.
All right.
So that's the best part too, is that Elish Norn took Tobin off of like 9 mana down to like 2.
Yes, that was pretty rough.
Yeah, when I looked at my
Um,
top 4, I'm like, this is an Elish Norn. Oh, this does stuff.
so I could like
Yep.
jam Halden for not a ton of reason and start playing other people's lands. That's really it, right? And a
Pretty
personal
much.
tutor. Ugh. But I just don't have enough mana to do both. So
3 ball.
let's just play a tapped breeding pool and pass the turn.
I'm just gonna keep sitting here making bitter ass comments.
Understandable.
I'm not far behind you.
That's okay. I'm allowed. Even if I lose this game, I'm happy. And then
Corey, I can't cast a 0 drop and it's like turn 5.
Just angry baseline cutting over Joseph's words. I'm just gonna cast Sisse.
What now?
Yeah, because she's all I can do.
No, you can hear that?
yes,
Yeah, we can hear that.
Yes.
What? That shouldn't
Yes.
be.
It's
Corey,
picking up over your
I
mic.
am not entirely sure that that does what you think it does.
It is my 3 curve that I can play is the thing that it can do.
Okay, so it will die as a state-based action.
Oh, the Elish Norn. You are correct. I need to have it be pumpable. Never mind. Then that's super shitty, and I will just cast this Noxious Revival,
For 3 mana.
and I will
2
choose
mana and
my
2
top
life.
deck.
no, for 3, it's always going to be 3 mana. Oh, for 2.
I can't.
Well, he can still
use
do the
that fucking
Phyrexian on
Trinisphere.
it, right? Is that how it works?
No, because the Trinisphere locks it down.
It's
I mean, you can still pay mana.
I
it's just-
can.
you
much worse.
have to pay, you could pay 3 mana and 2 life. You just always have
I'm
to.
just gonna pass.
Hey,
I'm
I
gonna
think-
pass. I all of these plays are bad. I think I'm just the same as Joseph. I'm waiting for game 2 here. Like,
Oh, am I still in game? My bad. I meant to log out.
All right.
Well, I mean, at this point, I'm pretty sure Gruger just tries to kill me because you guys aren't really doing anything.
yeah.
Tails.
He can kill you.
Tails.
then
Tails is bad.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a ton of power now.
Ha! I
and
don't
he's
take
about to
damage.
get Tana,
Okay.
who is going to be a 4/4.
Yeah,
And then
she
it's
doesn't
just
have
gonna
haste currently.
No, but it kind of snowballs from there.
Yeah.
Draw 3 things.
What did you say? You said odds was damage, right? Take more damage.
No, I said Tails is bad. And I got I said Tails is bad this time because I was thinking properly. Where'd that mana crypt come from? Corey, what are you doing? Very distracting over there.
Play your turn. I have nothing else to do, so I'm doing this and giving you this.
Maybe I'm gonna change it next time, like Joseph does.
God damn it.
Ugh.
All right, don't slow play us to death with this stacks deck. Just make it quick.
2,
Finish this
3,
off.
4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's 7 mana. I don't need move this here. This here. All right, I will take no damage. Go to main. Play a cradle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sure. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I would like to green suns where X equals 6.
Priority to Tobin.
Yeah, it just skips
You
over.
skipped a player.
He's
No
upset.
Yes.
offense, but
Yeah, that seems cool.
I still hate you, but I'm glad you're getting this.
fuck you! A swan song for 3.
Okay. Boop.
And it's countered, so fuck your shuffle effect.
Yeah, but now he's got a big bird.
I was gonna say I don't feel like giving Elish Norn a swan is such a good thing.
Yeah. It speeds up my own death, which is actually a good thing here, honestly.
Ironically, he was gonna get something to beat you to death in the air, so you stopped him to give him something.
I was really looking forward to
Green
getting
Sun
an
for
Archon of
7?
no for 6. I was getting an
For
Archon
6?
of Valor's Reach.
Yeah, he was gonna stack
And then there was
us
gonna
down
be-
and beat us to death.
There was going to be no more fun for you guys. Well, not that you're having much fun right now. I thought that was the safer play than because it.
Briggs, I
takes-
literally have everything muted and I'm playing guitar. I just,
Yes, I know.
literally can't cast a 0 drop, and it's what, still turn 5? Are we 6 yet? I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah, can't cast
All
a
right.
0
Tobin's
drop.
almost dead, and then after Tobin dies, we die in short.
All right, so
order,
that's 16, unless my math is bad, which it usually is.
No, sorry,
Yeah.
it's 14.
14?
I tapped the bird to cast.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
14. That makes it easier to set my life.
To 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's math I can do.
I get exile the top card of your library, please.
Oh, right. I wasn't paying attention.
He gets a
You get a nature's lore.
That's just exiled forever because I can't cast it.
Yep.
That's my turn.
All right. Come on. I believe in the heart of cards, Joseph. You just need a land drop, and then you can play
I figured-
the game.
I think Archon was going to seal that game for me.
It was.
Yeah, probably. Like
More-
you're already speaking about this game in past tense.
Yeah.
The power play.
Like I could still lose, but I think like that would have put the game from a that I think it would have been very. It was going to win the game for me faster than Tana. I think.
Yeah.
Because it just adds a lot. It adds a really good layer of protection.
It does. You
Like I
got
can't
how
get
much?
Psychonic Rift or anything like that
10,
then.
16. You got 20 power on board? So yeah, Tobin dies next turn, then probably Joseph, then me.
No, then you. I want to keep this
What?
mana crypt around. And you swanned me,
I
motherfucker.
did swan you. That was the sweetest swan I've had in a while, to be fair. I don't play blue a lot on this show because I know it like pisses people off.
Oh,
but-
Joseph. Did you're not on your end step. We don't
This is me.
Oh, this is you?
Yeah, I have drawn cards and I'm
Oh.
thinking of what to put
Oh,
back.
sorry. My bad, Joseph. You're all good.
Don't feel like dying to my brainstorm, but also I just die to everything at this point. So I'd cast that.
You can cyclonic something.
I
You can
can't.
cyclonic a single thing.
Hit his
Yes.
elemental. I don't know.
Well,
All
1,
these are
2,
bad.
3.
Right, I'm just
What?
gonna put this on top because I'm not casting it for a little bit. Hup, hup.
You could just
And
leave Paco Black back to block.
that's not a winning line.
Damn. He saw through.
I figured it out.
He saw through the line.
Yeah.
He got to
Uh,
the CEDH mindset. Not playing not to lose, but
Yeah.
playing to win.
All right, I'll play this forest. Look at that, so much mana.
As I always say about CDH, it's just a game of salty cracker, really, at the end of the day.
So if that costs 3,
Don't Google that. If you don't know what it is, just stay innocent.
Oh, I'm not laughing at that. I was just laughing at Tobin. The whole fact that people are like, "Oh, this costs 3," is
yeah,
validating my
it's
3
quite
ball play.
awkward. Well, I mean, considering I've only drawn 1 drops the entire time that
Well,
has been in play, but that's because that's my whole deck.
Your deck
Outside
is
of the
like
cards that win the game, and by win the game, I mean give me a lot of turns so I can beat you up with a dog.
yeah,
Does the
it's
deck actually run shit like
the deck.
Time Warp and stuff? Or
Yes,
Yeah,
Wow.
it wins via killing you with a dog, and then sometimes taking infinite turns and killing you with a dog.
and sometimes stealing your win cons and assembling
Yeah.
win cons out of
Exile?
all the stuff that's stolen. Yeah, it's a sweet
Alright.
deck. I really like. I
Gruger.
really like the concept of that deck. Yeah,
I assume you will block this.
I don't know. Let's see how big it gets first.
Yeah, let's find
You get an
out.
Enlightened Tutor for me.
You get an ancient tomb from me.
I got a Felwar stone from me.
Joseph finally flips a creature. Joseph.
No.
Oh, another land.
What a shit kick. You wanted to play
Here you go.
Magic tonight. Well, joke's on you, guy. None of us get to play Magic tonight. Only Gruger gets to play Magic.
Love it. Tobin has ripped 3 lands in a row off the top.
Yep.
Groogs.
Can confirm.
You
Oh, yeah, yeah.
blocking? You taking 11? Probably taking 11.
Oh, he's gonna take 11.
Yeah, 11's nothing.
So one second, if you play Halden, that
Yep.
gives you a blocker, and
Mhm.
I can't kill you on your turn. Then on my turn, can I?
I don't know.
No.
You do the math.
10.
I definitely haven't, so
I'll take 11. You can Team or Battle Rage me or some shit. Let's do it.
Ah, I should have put a Team or Battle Rage in this deck.
All
I
right.
definitely did not.
It's fine. I'm just modifying Rebel Sun's list on the fly. It'll be okay.
Oh yeah, let's modify the deck list that got all the way to the finals of a pretty competitive of like the second largest CDH tournament organized
It's not-
tournament ever.
It's not me playing CDH if I'm not triggering CDH
Yeah.
players.
So I'll play this 0-2,
Nice.
Hmm.
and I will pass the turn.
Cool. All right. I am going to cry.
Good.
Good.
Do I do it? Do I do the cheeky play just to be an asshole?
Mm.
Sure, fuck it. Let's be an asshole. I'm going to dump out an Oko and I'm going to Ulk Elish Norn. Yeah, so that's going to make him a 5. He's going to die. Like, I don't even know why I'm bothering to set counters, but yeah, you have an Ulk now.
Hmm.
And that
Dog
is
just got so buff.
literally all I can do.
I don't know if I agree with your play.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
bad at math. I have 10 counters.
I'm just hoping that Paco can kill you.
Nope. Decrease power and toughness.
Well, yeah, now Paco can. Paco, he was also just going to Cyclonic Rift. That's why I don't think I agree with your play, because he was just going to Cyclonic Rift Elish Norn.
Well,
So
like,
it's
the only
that-
other thing I can do is I could like, yeah, even
Like-
that's not good.
There's still a
You are just king making Tobin here unless you're going to do something else on your turn right now.
I have
No,
other
he
plays on
can't.
my turn. I have one other play that's like a turn. It sets up a turn later, which doesn't matter. So
Yeah, so in that case, you should do what you're doing and make Gruger lose because he let no one else play the game. So therefore, king make Tobin if you got a king make Orion.
I mean,
mean,
also
it's-
Gruger can
even if I
just
do
hold back
Paco-
blockers, and he's probably
probably
chill.
fine. And
Yeah.
even if I do Paco, like Paco still has all the counters, so it's like a 15-15 Ulk. So this is that's the best.
Oko does.
I support your decision. It's a good play.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay.
Again, it's a final fuck you. The Swan and the Oko is like me trying to pretend I'm playing.
Tails hurts. Yeah. Control E.
Because I think Tobin does have the win off this because he's got like a Psych Rift off me. He's got my Enlightened Tutor. He's got toys for days. So it's it's a Ryan that's going to win this of the RySquared contingent. It's just a matter of who.
Yeah, no, Tobin wins this now because he can just
It
Cycle-
depends what Corey actually has. I don't have him super dead.
well, you just hit him. Oh, but he can Oko your Paco, but you still died to commander damage because
The
it's still
Paco will still be huge.
yeah, he's
It'll
still
actually be the same size. It just won't grow.
Still has the
Yeah,
same name, so it still counts as commander damage too.
Well,
Yeah.
it's still my commander.
Yeah.
It's still the same card,
Yeah, the name doesn't
and it'll
change
still be
because
a
its type changes.
13. Yeah.
But anyways, is what it is. And I mean, if you Psych Rift, he gets his Elish Norn back, so
No, but I just died because I took 11 commander damage already.
if he can connect. You got to play more defensive.
I mean, if
Yeah,
I Psych Rift, I would
win.
expect to connect.
Because he
Yeah.
wipes the board. He has enough mana to do an overloaded Cyclonic Rift.
Enjoy your
If I
last
play a
turn.
land, which I mean, you guys see that I have access to like 3 with Halden. So if you kill Halden, then I can't do it.
Yeah, so I need to see if I can do enough damage to make that the thing.
Yeah, it's a block, yeah.
Oh
It's
wait,
like
1,
11 life.
2, 3, 4,
Yep.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Does Paco have trample?
Nope.
No.
Just haste. If they gave it trample,
Yeah, that.
just seriously.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you're one creature and 1 land drop off of that sweet.
Yes.
Sweet
So if my Halden goes away, I 1 can't cast Psych Rift, and 2 am down a mana on Cradle, and also don't have access to the many lands I have exiled.
So you need 1 removal spell, Gruger. Do you have it?
No. I'm going to attempt to play a Recruiter of the Guard paying 1 life here.
Yep.
Cool.
I guess that's at least. What does this find me?
A 2-drop toughness. Sorry, toughness 2. Drop. Trying to think of what creature has creature removal, but I can't think of many. You could no. I'm trying to think of like any stacks creatures that you can like take away abilities with, but I can't think of any.
Granite Magistrate would be good here.
Yeah, if he wasn't dealt with.
No, because
Exiled.
it's the wrong thing for that though.
Doesn't it just stop me from casting things from exile? Yeah.
No, but it's the wrong recruiter.
Yes, yeah, I know. Also, it's been exiled.
Yeah,
I was just saying that card would be like the one that you want in this
Oh wait,
situation.
okay, I can't take that
Yeah.
card anyways.
Mm-hmm.
This. Oh yeah, what I was thinking of. Oh, that's cute. Can I cast that? I can cast that. That's kind of funny, actually.
All right, it's almost 8, so if we want.
Yeah, no, I know. I have a stoof. But I'll just grab. I think I just grab like a Solitude.
Okay. That
Yeah.
works.
1, 2,
Man, all
3,
these new
4.
elementals have some funny lines.
I want to take a land off the top of my library.
Sorry, it was either that or a Sanctum Prelate. Like that. Those are my options because Sanctum Prelate on 2 also does the thing. It stops Cyclonic Rift, right?
Mm-hmm.
It does. You buy a turn.
Also, like Athalia slows it down by a turn.
Yeah.
Well, how much mana do you have right now?
I currently have 6.
Thalia, this is not the time.
And then you play an
to
Ancient
stack.
Tomb, so Ancient Tomb, like it doesn't matter.
Dang it, you saw through it.
Get out of here.
He can
I
also
think
just
this is.
go and buy himself a couple more turns.
It seems like he's going to be targeting the Paco. That would make sense.
you
I
hard casting
think
it,
this
or-
is the line.
Grugs, you fool. Do a two-turn line to grab yourself a Colossus Hammer.
Yeah.
I was originally
Get on
going
the Bird
to.
of Paradise and start killing people.
I was originally going to go for the line of, oh, I'll do this into the tutor into Arden, but then I was just like, I don't have enough mana for that. All right, so if I do, so you gain life equal to power, right? So I can
Yes.
I mean, it's
gain-
the same if it's power or toughness. Unless you're doing Halden.
I could do Halden as well.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I could hardcast on Halden, and then, but you can then, in response, bounce like my elemental, and then I don't kill you.
Hmm.
Mm. Well, I don't like that. Let's go to combat.
Sure.
Let's.
So you're going with Solitude then, because that's in hand.
Solitude's in hand, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can go to combat, see what happens.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put an elemental here. We're gonna put a Ragavan over here, and then we're going to put
He's probably
these
just gonna
two.
leave Oko up, so I have to ult Halden next turn. Or some dumb shit.
Actually, yeah. At this rate, I don't care about. I don't care about your stupid. Get out of here! Stop. Whatever. No, bird's going here, and
Riding the elk to war.
yeah. Elishnorn will punch Oko though.
Seems fitting.
Sorry, so it's bird and elemental at me, right?
So 6 damage. Yes.
So much.
Yep.
Man.
I have a Valky.
Oh. Cool. Where does the Valky come from?
That will be off the
Top of my library.
Ragavan.
Oh, you could cast it.
Yeah, but I don't think there's any creatures I care about in your guys' hands to make it worth it.
We will move to.
You get to look at everybody's hand though.
Yes.
I think that's what Valky's more so for. It's for like checking that you can just combo off.
Yeah, no, it's a sweet card, and sometimes you steal people's docks. So you steal.
That's literally
combo.
what happened. We did our first practice hand. I dumped Valky and I took his dockside.
Gruger,
I know it
I
doesn't
am
like ETB
not
for me, but it
going
takes
to
it away from
block.
Okay.
I'll go to 5. Wait, yeah, I can do math.
Oh, Gruger, lava axe, get him.
Get me.
That'd be sweet, but nope. Oh, what do you? Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. I get another treasure.
Yep.
I'll put Paco a little bit over here so it's away from all my other lands. No, I'm not going to bother with Valky. Valky can go to exile. Stay in exile.
Cool.
I guess that's my turn.
Alrighty.
Magic's fun. Woo.
Gruger's bluffing and he doesn't have another white card in hand.
Go.
Wow. Poor bastard.
Alright. Do I just expect that my Halden's gonna get rocked and just jam a random spell?
I don't know. He's made me make the choice, which is shitty.
I mean, you do know that Halden. It doesn't matter if it's like the same Halden or whatever. Like you can
Yeah, I
still do
know.
everything with him regardless.
But
I know,
like,
but-
I can hold
Not
up
if-
interaction so that, like, if I tap out to cast, let's say, this like Enlightened Tutor, not that I want to cast that, then Solitude kind of has like free reign, whereas like right now I might be able to interact.
Yep.
I guess I will yeah, I'll go to my turn. Untap.
Yeah, and like unfortunately he may have interaction, so I
Draw.
can't just jam the Solitude.
Let me draw 3 cards. Ooh,
Because
baby.
he had 3 mana up, right?
Yeah, I had 3.
Yeah. So I think I played that correctly in case you had the counter spell. Because now you don't have enough mana to overload Rift and pay for counter magic because of the Trinisphere,
Yeah.
I believe.
Okay, I'm going to put 2 cards on top because I do feel like having more than 1 life. That seems fine. I'll move to main.
And the situations that can happen in this game. Like,
Yeah.
I know,
I
right?
also don't think this ancient tomb seems cool, but this command
5/5.
tower seems fine, so I'll play a command tower.
You coward.
Yeah.
That counter stays on it, but yeah,
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
could be important.
Truth.
It's really not.
So Gruger has blocks. So if I go to Psych Rift, he will kill my Paka, I guess.
I can float the mana, let Psycrift resolve, and then cast Solitude.
Do you have 5 mana?
Yep.
I have a Spire Guard and a Tarnished Citadel, a Cradle,
Oh, yeah.
and 2 treasures and a Birds of Paradise.
Right.
I have
Yeah,
6
he's got
mana.
lots of mana. And that mana crypt has been doing work, so.
Or I can just let him jump. That doesn't seem good. Nothing seems good.
Welcome to CDH, where the points don't matter.
Yeah, seems that way.
At least to get the cards off the top for libraries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
about to
move
start
to
discarding.
combat.
You want to start feeling my compost?
I don't even remember what I put on top of my deck anymore.
I'm like pretty sure I put a non-creature, but I may have stacked it wrong.
Nice.
Oh, of course you did.
Mm,
All right, you're in combat.
I mean, I'm going at
Turn
Gruger,
sideways.
and
Have a land.
let's see how the trigger goes.
You get a Thalia from me.
Neat. Brainstorm.
And a land. So
An
you go
Exotic
by
Orchid. You go up by 3.
2.
No, there's 2 lands. 2 lands,
2 lands and a
brainstorm.
brainstorm.
Where did the Thalia come from then?
The Thalia's Quarry. It
Oh,
also
your
hits
own
me.
brainstorm. I see. Sorry, you didn't put
Yeah.
yours out. Sorry, everyone else puts theirs like out in. So
I put mine into exile.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all good.
Set power and toughness is now 16.
The Thalia can just go to X, so Corey.
Yeah, I can't do anything with it, so we can ignore.
Non-creature.
Yeah, let's put this in the pile with my other pile of land you have. It's
Sure. Do you want me to make a pile of only yours?
oh
It's been
sure,
really
yeah, it's
funny
all,
that
I think
all the
those
land you
are all
have.
yours.
Plus the command tower as well.
Which I played, yeah. The Ancient Tombs from someone else, right? And the Exotic Orchard, those are...
I annotated all of mine when I gave them to you.
Yeah. All right, let's go
He's
to...
literally played more of my land than I have.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
Wait, how much mana do I have?
So there we go. What are you
Solitude.
doing over there, Gruger?
No, he's.
We can go to blocks.
So you have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have exactly 7 right now.
I have exactly 7.
Wow.
Wow.
And you played your land for turn.
I did. It was a command tower.
I played my land for turn.
Yes, I played Joseph's land for turn. Someone's got to play his lands.
I'll jump with this recruiter.
Okay.
Cool.
As much as I would like this being Psycrift back to my hand,
Yeah.
I want to force your hand to do this.
You don't know who I am. Like I'll ever play a card. All right, I'll pass.
I know. So I'll just hit you with elementals and birds and shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna die. Like it's. I will be forced to Cyclonic Rift, which I don't like the
Defensively.
idea of. Yeah.
The defensive
Kinda funny.
Cyclonic Rift.
Teferi on the stack.
I mean, I could do it. Jesus. All right.
I'm just fucking this game up. That's all I can do at this point. Is just like keep throwing
That's valid.
wrenches.
Yeah, I mean, Gruger, you get to respond. I assume you're not going to do anything.
No, I will allow the person who doesn't want to die to cast their Cyclonic Rift.
Yeah, that seems.
Oh,
like a
actually, no. Yes,
Sure.
no.
Yes. No.
No, this is fine, yeah. Because I can respond after Cyclonic
Yeah,
Rift
yeah.
resolves. Yeah.
I should have popped Yoko first,
yeah.
but whatever. Fuck it.
Yeah, but he knows, like, he can pass priority expecting me to cast something. If I don't cast something, then he has free reign to just basically kill me. Yeah, he could just kill me. So,
I just kill you.
Corey,
You
I
know
will
the game is
cast.
going well when someone psych rifts and it has literally no effect whatsoever on your board.
Corey, I will cast your Psych Rift. I will
Alright.
overload said Psych Rift.
Cool beans.
Cool beans.
Cool beans.
Oh, that was an okay. I see. Okay.
I assume Gruger is going to have some fun.
So I'll crack these 2 treasures or 2 white.
That's
Yep.
colorless.
Oh yeah, sorry, whatever. 3 white, and then this and this. I'll float this. I will bounce the appropriate things back to my hands.
Wait, does that mean I get my mana crypt back?
You get your mana crypt.
Yep.
You do. You can play the game. Look at
My
you.
elemental disappears
Gruger, I swear
forever.
to God, if you
So
play
does
that
Brewery.
Trinisphere on your turn, I am just logging out and coming to your house.
All right.
Uh,
What are you doing over there, Gruger?
So the awkward part is I can put Tobin to
6
6,
or
and then
21.
I can put you to 6, and then with a solitude and a
Why not just use the solitude
and
twice?
because I didn't have enough mana to do it. Yes, I guess I could have exiled some. I could have exiled something.
He wants the attacker, I think,
Yeah, I couldn't. Yeah, I want the attack.
over the casting
No,
it
but,
a second time.
It has flash. Just flash it in, and then hit his Halden, and then have it. Or
No,
hit
but
his
then
Paco.
the
But then
evoke.
he can't attack, and he'd
So-
have to
It
hard
stays
cast
on the
it, and then
field
he
if you
couldn't
don't
get.
evoke it. If you hard cast it, it stays.
Yeah, no,
and then
Yes,
Cyclift
but
bounces
he
it back.
he can't evoke it before things are bounced. He was basically saying he doesn't have another white card, and also it would die anyway. He
Yeah.
can't have the evoke trigger go after Cyclift.
Yeah, no. So everyone knows I have a monkey I can dash in, but the problem is that puts you to exactly 1.
Yeah, with that.
That's where Gruger starts getting good at 1 health. We'll
No,
see if
that's-
it's a Ryan thing.
This is Tobin at 1.
I know. I said we'll see if
And
it's
I
a
don't-
Ryan thing.
It's likely that I'll forget about something and die to my Sylvan Library.
You can't pay life that you don't
Okay,
have, though.
fine. I'll play a Mana Confluence.
Sure. You could tap the Ancient Tomb for 2 colorless instead of for the green that it can produce.
Yeah.
Anyways, yes, there's going to be. I will cast the Solitude.
Okay.
Sure.
I assume you floated those treasures, like.
Yeah,
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
used the mana that I had
Yep,
over
he
here
did.
for this. So this enters, and do I just gain you a bunch of life, and then you get all the time in the world? Like you can just recast Paco.
He's already got all the mana in the world exiled.
Yeah. Or if I just exile Halden. Oh, then Teferi could bounce Paco, or Teferi could bounce Solitude. Sure,
That's-
whatever. I'll exile Halden.
Yeah.
You gain a life.
Yes, I was just thinking. That's fine.
Cool. All right. Does the Teferi
Oh,
resolve?
because 3 balls now gone, so you can use free counter magic.
Yes.
Okay. So Teferi hits.
You should bounce that Paco.
Why? Taco's not coming at Corey.
No, Paco's coming for Corey after I die.
I'm gonna pay to play a Noxious Revival.
Yep.
Ready for the most feels bad of the fucking game right here.
You have a card draw effect on Teferi?
Grabbing a
What?
polluted Delta to top deck.
Nice.
Because he's going to Teferi, he's going to bounce
He's
a
gonna
creature.
bounce something. Doesn't have to be a
Teferi.
creature. Yeah. That's
I
cool.
actually, to be fair, I could just bounce the Solitude, and then you could hard cast the Solitude again and hit the Paco. But like, it's kind of.
But then he gains like 16 life, and
Yeah,
that's
it's-
problematic too.
Is it?
Anyways,
I thought
yeah.
it was a CEDH. No one cares about life totals.
I kill
Grabbing
people.
Delta,
I've killed people with
cracking it.
flying sharks and one punch birds and
yeah, all sorts of dumb bullshit. Okay, so I need. Sorry, I'm just looking at the mana colors in my hand. I need.
watch this now. Since Joseph can like play a mana
Joseph's
crypt,
got us. Yeah.
he's gonna just win on his turn. He's been unlocked.
He's gonna
Yeah.
he has
Yeah,
play
maybe.
Mana Crypt and a land, plays Corvald, sacrifices Mana Crypt, value.
That's pretty much all I got.
Yeah.
He's gotten a braid in hand, so I'm gonna go to like monkey
All right, I'm gonna grab a bio.
Tobin.
Yeah, bio. Should have grabbed the other one, but fuck it.
Gruger, I will say, you can cast the top card of my library.
Yes. Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, that's me. That's all the Shannons I got for now. Sorry, folks. I thought I could get further, but the hilarious part is keeping the Teferi helps you. Because it shuts down fucking Tobin's counter magic.
You're expecting counter magic when I have none. I haven't countered a
You're
single
playing
thing.
Teamer.
Yeah.
So I could tap. This can go over here. Naming something.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Man,
Because we're gonna dash this monkey. Like, let's be real.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
assume it's
What else are you
hitting
gonna do?
Tobin. Like,
I don't know what else I'm gonna do. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Mm-hmm.
So this can go into here, and then that lets me dash the monkey.
Good monkey.
Or I can just do this.
this is like a proactive combo list, and I'm playing it like a mid-range control list. With all the shit I've done.
So yeah, okay. So if I go like this, and
Really,
this,
all you're doing is jamming planeswalkers that screw over one specific person every turn.
It's
and that
Yeah,
specific
so it was-
person.
what made
Well,
me
it
do
was you once, and then it was me the second one.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it just changes each time.
Yeah.
All right, let's go with a. I'll dash out a monkey.
I keep forgetting I'm fixed for green because of that fucking Yavimaya.
Sure.
I should have tutored something else. Ah, well.
You chew? I don't know if this is correct anymore.
Leave him at 1.
I also don't know if that's correct, but yeah, I'll take it.
All right, down to 1.
You can have my tree man.
Oh, I don't want that because you're at 1 mana. You're at 1 light.
Tree fitty, they say.
All right, I'll just exile them. Thank you for getting that off the top of my deck.
You're welcome.
Nice.
See, I'm just here to help.
I appreciate it.
That's what they all say.
Sorry, what? Just hear from hell? Yeah.
I'm just here to help.
And meanwhile, Joseph's just sitting in the corner, like looking at his hands, like.
So you have 1,
This
2,
one's got 8
3, 4,
cards.
5. You have 5 mana. Cool.
That seems correct.
Currently. All right. Well, I guess we just go like this to cast a Utopia Sprawl
All right.
because I have a bunch of forests in play.
You do. You can make your Tarnished Citadel slightly better.
I've already tapped that though because I'm bad at this game. What? Oh, and this already makes all my colors. Oops. I'm just really bad at this game sometimes, guys. Don't worry about it. This I guess will.
Hurry
No one
up.
can see your hand, so that's the hilarious part. Is like no one
Yeah,
can see
no.
you guys punt. They only see me punt on this show.
What's the annotation? Hockey again. Is that annotation? Green. White. We'll do white. White. There we go.
Cool.
Cool.
It looks like I can cast Corey's Teferi.
Sorry.
Easy. Yeah.
I'll
I
change it
feel.
to green.
Sure. That can be the same as luck counters.
Yeah.
I am so sorry, Joseph. I think this is still the correct play.
Oh,
Strip mine him.
brutal.
Get him.
Why?
Brutal.
Like, actually, why? What is it you're stopping? You know, Tobin's got mana. He doesn't care. You know,
Well,
Corey's
he
got
does
mana.
care.
He doesn't
Corey-
care.
You're
You're literally just stopping me from doing anything in the entire game.
Trinisphere, I want Trinisphere to hit because my deck plays a Trinisphere in the 99 for that exact reason. Like I want
Well,
people to
it's
play fair.
right now. Everyone's been reset. I think I can kill Tobin. It makes it so Tobin can't cast.
Yep, that's me.
Tobin.
I'm done after this game, just for the record. I don't want to do a round 2. I literally have sat here for an hour and 15 minutes, played 2 mana dorks, and stared at the screen for an hour and 15 minutes.
But you
Yep,
So I just don't care. Sorry.
I understand how it goes. It's just
No, you
The-
don't.
yes.
You have not
I've
known salt like this.
I have Joseph, you have to discard two.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
hey.
did.
I don't have a
No,
composting
compost.
play. God damn it.
Oh, here, hang on. Corey, hang on.
Compost is
Fill out 8
gone, so it
cards. You can
doesn't
probably,
matter.
here you go. Here's another black one.
Ain't it filth?
All that time.
Oh, they're in it.
All that
Oh, there is no
time.
compost. Oh,
Yeah.
well, there you go.
There's no compost.
I've
bounced.
definitely been in your spot in other games, but yes.
Hmm.
No, you haven't.
Yeah.
Hour and 15 minutes, you played 2 mana dorks and then got removed from the game completely.
Hey, I've been in that
Yep.
in that fucking state on this show because
View-
you guys make a habit of killing me first. So fuck y'all.
Viewers
Well, if I was dead,
don't
that'd be fine. I'd just be doing something else, but I'm not.
Yeah.
viewers don't remember because it was at the very beginning, and I think it may have been a pilot one, or it may not even got recorded when
But,
I got Blood
Mana
Moons
Confluence.
in our
You did get
first
Blood Moon.
5-color thing, and I think I played 3 spells over the course of 2 hours.
That is true. I remember that happening. I played the Blood Moon.
You died, though.
No, I did. I died at the end of 2 hours.
Yeah, he was.
I
he was
didn't
sitting
die
there
first.
for a long time. I remember you draw going for a fucking long time. All right, Tobin, what are you doing here?
I played a land, and now I'm deciding if I play my commander and attack because that's really all I want to do, or
It's
if
a
I
clock on the
play.
game.
I mean, yes, but I then just die to Gruger because he will have 2 whole creatures, and I'll have 0 blockers. Or if I hold up interaction, which feels fine, I guess. I mean, it doesn't. All right, that's it. Play a land, pass the turn.
Okay, that's main phase 2. Do you actually mean pass the turn?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
The punts were real. Tobin forgot about the modern card that's on the field.
I'm gonna uptick to fairy.
Modern card on the field.
You play this card. You've hosed me several times with this card. You just bamboozled
Library?
yourself.
Did I?
You
I
did.
guess.
You just time walked yourself.
Uh,
There's just a fairy time rattler in play.
This is true. Yeah. That's fine.
That's what I was
Yeah.
trying to say. I'm like, you've accidentally
I'm gonna
bamboozled
play
yourself.
Azur the
Yeah.
Enchanter.
I mean, I would have had to hit
Yep.
specifically and a removal spell off of someone's deck to
That's me.
not be dead. So
And then you +1 to fairy, I assume? You already
Yep.
did. Okay.
Sorry, my dog has fallen asleep on the blankets beside me, and he's having like a barking dream.
Play your turn.
Yeah, you're up.
Oh, I
dude.
only get to draw 1 card this turn. This game sucks.
yeah.
Wow. Boo on you. Boo.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that doesn't quite get me there. This is fine. All right, let's go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every time I say it, it doesn't change. What's going on?
And you're trying to
Oh.
yourself. So. Did you get your mana crypt back, Joseph?
He can't play it. I played a Trinisphere right after.
Oh Jesus! How cruel.
Yep.
I understand your salt. If anything.
Yes, I will play Arden.
Okay.
Oh, I just bamboozled myself. That's fine. I will go to combat. I will move this Utopia Sprawl. I will now move it to my Aviamaya Cradle.
What a weird little piece of tech using Arden
With
to
Arden.
maximize your fucking mana enchantments. Like
I saw it in the primer. I wanted to do it. I don't know if it's correct, but it's sweet.
it's neat.
No,
I'll
ain't
give
that
it
1
that.
mana doing it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, all
we'll
right,
punch
Tobin.
Boop boop boop.
Responses.
I can't because there's a Teferi that I forgot about. So I'm
Oh,
just
yeah, you
dead.
just die.
Yep.
Well. All right. Anything else, Gruger?
Yeah, I'm just figuring out how I want to spend my 3 mana.
On 1
Okay.
spell.
Yep. Let's go with a Birds of Paradise.
3 mana birds.
Seems good. Sweet.
Yeah, seems fine.
Cool.
Boop.
See, the real thing is he could have
Corey.
put that Utopia
Corey.
scroll on your taiga to help you, but he didn't.
Because I'm a jerk.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuckers. All right.
I guess I should actually
go-
concede.
Let's go combat. Let's do this first. So attack trigger, Zur.
Yeah, so before damage, what you tutoring out? Watch this. Corey's going to win. I've been resource depleted.
Mhm.
I don't know if I can get there though. I don't think I can. Sorry, I pulled out the sneak attack and I can't grab it.
You goddamn cheater.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I didn't know what Zero was grabbing.
Corey, just remove the Trinosphere. I believe.
I
Oh,
don't think
Joseph,
I've
what
got
are you
an
discarding?
enchantment that can get rid of it for you, buddy. Sorry. So I think I'm just gonna have to grab a Ristic Study and try and grind this out.
Alright.
Yeah, Ristic Study, main phase 2.
I take my one.
Uptick to Fairy.
Mhm.
Can I just leave these in exile now, by the way, since Tobin's dead?
Yeah, just move them to actual exile. It's fine.
Mhm.
I assume.
All right. And then
Joseph, what did you
will-
discard? Oh, you're just figuring out?
Yeah, I'm looking.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm gonna do this. Jessica's Will to make mana. So 7 or 8 off of Joseph, or sorry, 7 off of Joseph.
7 off Joseph, yeah.
I'm going to dump 5 of it into Gigantha, who's been in my hand this whole fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
And the other 2, I'm going to... I'm just going to let it go. Yeah, I'm just going to let it go.
I'm
That's
gonna
me.
pitch a tutor.
God damn it, all the black cards are now hitting the graveyard. Fuck. Talk about compost, having a great like pre-game game where we're just goldfishing and then just like shit.
Oh, I'm really bad. There's a card on my hand I could have used last turn.
Yeah.
Yep. But like I said, I'm just really bad.
You took the 1 damage from Zur, right?
Yes, I went to 21.
Okay, cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Zoom, big fella.
Yeah. I know. 6 mana.
Don't think you do.
I do.
What is this shenanigans?
Yeah, I haven't played a spell since turn 2.
Yep.
I feel you, man. I feel you.
So that doesn't quite do it. So I think I need to.
Sack your Trinosphere?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how you do it, but I feel like you could. I believe you.
Oh, fuck me. I fucked up. I did fuck up.
Held up interaction?
Yeah, I did the same thing as Tobin. Literally just did. And yet it's not the Teferi that fucks me, it's the Trinosphere.
Yes. Get wrecked, scrub.
Fuck you. I'm going to make sure you die now, and I'm going to concede and make Joseph win this fucking game.
Sorry. Slight change of plans here.
Well, I
I
tell
will
you, that'd
lose.
be funny.
There you go. It's good TV. If anything, it's the ultimate karma play. Having like 3 wins on this show to my name in 35 episodes.
Okay. This works. Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. This is what I missed last turn. I could have used this last turn as a land because I could have played another. I could have played another 3 mana spell last turn.
6 mana. Where am I missing?
Birds of Paradise. Birds of Paradise.
I see you have
4,
6
5,
mana.
6. Yeah, because you can't
1,
fuck the Arden.
2,
thing.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Turntable is my 7th mana. Right?
Oh, you're playing it as a.
Yeah. So I lose 3
Oh.
life.
So you're paying 3.
Gee, imagine our confusion.
Yeah, no, sorry.
You're playing
I'm
a
saying this is
7-mana spell. That's why I'm like, huh?
no, sorry. This is what I messed up last turn because I didn't play this because I forgot it's a flip land because I haven't played the spell often enough.
Yeah, okay. So you haven't played a spell, you're just playing the land.
Yep.
Correct. And then I will go.
How you going Psych Rift and white? I don't get it.
So this is green, white.
Yep.
Ouch. Double white. Oh, actually, I guess it doesn't have to be ouch because I need to be using my Birds of Paradise. This gives me a green and a.
Oh, did you
That's
finally
it.
top deck it?
Mm-hmm.
Green, red, green. This is correct, right?
Yep.
Yeah. We are going to make Corey all the sads. Here's Linvala.
Gonna pay 1 for that?
It's not
Nope,
showing
he
up,
gets to
but,
draw a card.
For the audience, Linvala shuts down all abilities.
And
Only activated abilities.
yeah, like
Not
Jinkanta
triggered.
and Sisse.
Yes. His Zur is still around.
Do you pay 1?
No, you get to draw 2 cards.
2 cards?
I guess this is.
Whoa!
Whoa. I guess this is CEDH, so Corey doesn't have just like an O-ring in his deck to answer that cleanly with Zur.
Dashing Ragavan?
Yeah. Sorry. No, these are not going at you, Corey. I am killing Teferi.
Okay, well, I can block one of them. I guess I block. Ragavan has to hit me to get the ability, right? So I guess
Correct.
I block your Arden.
Sure.
Yeah.
Seems good.
Yeah, I guess I block your Arden. All right, bye, Teferi.
Well, the Solitude does have lifelink. And Teferi, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Sure. Storm count. This one was gone 1. End of my turn. This comes back to my hand.
Yeah.
I had to. So the reason I was like thinking through the lines is I had to get rid of Teferi, so Teferi couldn't bounce some Linvala.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking poopy.
Sorry. So that's why I was taking like slightly more time, and that's why I was a little bit. I could have just hard cast Ragavan last turn, right? With the Turntable Symbiosis.
Yeah.
Could you have? Because it would
Yes.
still be 3, and you played 2 spells last turn because you did the Utopia Sprawl switcheroo.
Okay,
Yeah, I
let's
wouldn't
do
have
this.
played the Birds of Paradise. I
Combat?
probably just
Okay.
I would have played
Yeah.
Ragavan instead.
Bounce
off my Zur.
Your
Yeah,
Zur.
Sorry, bounce off my Linvala.
1 damage. I just want the tutor.
Get it out of their way.
I'm going to kill, if I can, I'm going to do my best to kill him for you.
Don't give him pity. He now has 5 mana and a full grip.
Okay,
You're
so I'm
dead.
going to Freed from the Real onto Gigantha. Then I'm going to go to main phase 2.
Oh, that's scary.
I'm going to cast Oko.
Oh no.
Good.
I'm going to Ulk Linvala.
Yeah, you have infinite. I forgot you had Teferi in
Well,
hand.
you kind of
So,
don't
I
have
have
infinite mana,
infinite
though,
mana
because
that is
Giganta
not blue.
can't pay for generic.
Yeah, but
So
it's a blue mana to untap with Freed.
Yes.
Yeah, but he can't like
Yes, he
cast
can't
this
cast like non. Yeah. So he can
Yeah.
yeah, I
make
was gonna say
all
yeah,
the
sure,
colors,
he's
but he
got
can't
infinite
pay
mana, but
anything
he can't
generic.
Cast anything
Yeah.
that doesn't that has a colorless cast cost.
So anyways.
He can pay 1 colorless with his Bayou.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make infinite mana. I'm going to start by casting a... How does Trinisphere interact with this shit?
Same way.
Awkwardly.
You can't
Yeah.
cast something for less than 3.
Yeah.
And you can't pay colorless spells with that mana.
Get wrecked, scrub.
That's fine. All right, I just have to go for the combo next turn. I think that's what that means. So I'm gonna fuck you, Gruger. Fuck you.
That is definitely the theme of the day.
Just fuck you. I don't know what else to say. Just
I've morally won this game by crushing everyone else's soul, except for Tobin. Tobin seems to be half enjoying the stuff on the sideline.
all right. I'm gonna
Yeah.
play.
Dog got to do what Dog needed to come and do.
Yeah,
No,
but Dog
okay.
wanted to come down turn 2, and he had to come down turn 4.
If
I
he had
should
come
beat
down on
you.
turn, if he had come down on turn 2 or turn 3, that game I think was
Yeah,
very
well,
easy.
I had the mana to do it on 2 because I
Nah, all
played
right.
2 dorks and I had
I
Gaia's
fucking
Cradle
pass
and
because you're a piece of
Oh,
shit.
and the gemstone.
yeah.
There you go,
So
Corey.
there's like the one draw that could play him on turn 2 and
Because
you screwed
Gruger
it
is a
over.
Piece of shit.
But I still had fun doing dog things and not feeling bad about it.
I look
Like I do
forward
every
to
time I play
burying Gruger's bones.
Do you want to just like go burn Gruger's house down? Like, just asking his friends?
He lives
mean,
shockingly close to me. Nothing says pals like a Molotov cocktail through the window.
Yeah.
I have
Gasoline's
been
kinda
outside his
expensive,
house a couple times, so I vaguely know where it is.
but I don't know where he lives. You guys live in the mysterious lands of somewhere past East Van that don't exist. I'm at least hoping to grind this game out. I'm hoping the Ristic study will do some work and I can just try and get there, you know? Like
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. That's a lot of mana.
Realized I'm in my living room and I could technically be playing video games because my TV's right there.
no.
Could multitask. But I want to play
Make-
Blasphemous. It's so fun.
Make witty
That
banter
sounds-
to entertain the audience.
That sounds blasphemous.
What is blasphemous?
Yes, it would be a blasphemous act. Huh?
That joke is I'll give you half of a thumbs up.
Gruger, come on, man. If you're not
Right.
letting anyone else play
Yeah.
the game, you gotta not take 5 minutes staring at your hand.
Yeah,
each
no.
card you draw.
It's because I wasn't expecting the freed from the real, so I was just seeing if I have a way to deal with freed from the
That's
real.
really interesting. You drew 1 card.
Yeah, I know, and maybe I have tutors and stuff in my hand, or maybe I have reactive magic. So
You should use one.
Yeah.
yeah, so maybe I'm looking at my deck list. Notice I'm not looking at my main screen. So shush you.
Is that a thing? You're allowed to
I
look
don't
through
know.
your deck list whenever you want in the middle of a game? That's
I've
I've
seen
been
you do
editing
it
my
plenty
deck
of
list for a
times.
possible game 2. I know we're not going to hit a game 2, but I've been like editing as we've been.
Oh,
going.
okay.
My
I
combos
think-
got cut.
I think
He's
All
gonna
right.
make sure you don't.
The reason I had combos
Or
in
a-
here is because it was tutorable with Zur. So I'm just like, those games where I tutor Zur, I can then start tutoring enchantments too. And I realized that's the greed play of like the perfect world.
Corey, if you get to your next turn and you still have Gigantha and Oko, can you Ulk your Gigantha? Make your
So you
Ulk
can
an
have a-
Ulk.
an Ulky Ulk.
Why?
Yeah.
He's
Why
already
not?
an elk. He doesn't need to be elkier.
Yeah, but he would lose the elemental type and he'd just be pure Ulk.
Pure
Fuck you.
Ulk
No.
all the
No, he'd
time.
go from elk to ulk.
Yeah, he would-
Exactly.
I don't think I have a way to get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's unfortunate. That's
At least Joseph
unfortunate.
got his third land and played a mana crypt, so you know he's finally in the game, right?
Yes.
What?
Oh yeah, it's all fun times from here. Yeah.
Watch him get a
Whatever.
black card, like a black mana source, and just go off. All right, what are you doing there, buddy? What you doing?
I want to kill Oko, but I can't kill Oko because Oko's way too big, and I don't have any flyers that kill Oko.
Yeah, your ulk won't go through his elk. So yeah.
I know. That's
Now he has to give up his bird of paradise, or I get to start pinging him with Zur for one.
oh no.
As as if that's the biggest threat on board.
Yes, all that. Uh, yeah, whatever. Take
Oh,
it,
you're just gonna get smashed with an elk. Okay.
whatever.
What are you doing? Oh, are you just trying to stop me from farming him for triggers? Okay, all right.
It's like
No, he's
gaining
just
3.
Giving up.
He's gaining life, sure.
Sweet. Thanks for taking 7 minutes to swing at me, though. That's good.
Yeah, I know. Right?
I'm just farming Joseph Salt.
All right.
Mm.
Motherfucker.
Tails is
Oh,
good.
there you go. You got a black source.
Sweet.
Then he dies to his own mana crypt that we finally got back.
I think I just
Like
died
Orville.
to this Oko. Stupid fucking Oko.
Everyone loves Oko.
That's
The best part is I can just ulk your fucking Trinosphere. That's my next play.
oh,
And
you
then
really
who's
should.
laughing?
You really, really should.
I will next turn. I promise.
That's actually.
Wow, look at you go. Coming out of nowhere.
Well,
Try.
that's the 0 card that he was holding on
Alright,
that did
end
nothing,
step.
and you can.
Yeah, when I was saying I can't cast a card for 0.
The
Yeah.
Vladimir's Call.
Or Eladamri.
Make
whatever.
a billion mana.
1 second.
Oh, okay. Sorry, on the stack.
Okay, so that pays for those 2, and then you use the
1
Bayou
million
to.
mana.
Oh, I don't care about that. It's
Yeah,
just
Corey, you
the
can't pay generic cost with it though. It doesn't matter how much mana you have.
yeah,
I'm using the
but the
Bayou plus
but
2.
the Bayou pays for the
Yeah,
extra.
the Bayou pays for the tax.
The
Yeah.
nice thing about a lot of Miris, though, is it is not generic. It's a green and a white.
Uh, mm, mm, I think while you are tapped out, does this work right now?
I have 1 million mana of all the colors. So if you try
Well,
and spell pierce me or some
technically,
shit.
You have
Fuck you.
slightly less of green and white.
Actually, the hilarious part is if you spell pierce me right
And
now,
blue.
I'd still be fucked because.
Yeah, I know.
Couldn't pay
That's
generic.
that's the funny part of this all.
Figured out, big guy.
So sorry. He goes to his turn. He does the stuff. Yeah, that's fine. Go to your turn. Like
Alright,
tutor.
cool. I'm gonna resolve this.
Okay. I assume you
I
use the
am-
blue to untap Gigantha on principle.
Yep.
Mhm.
You got it.
So you still got a red and a black floating.
Yep.
A red, black, and yeah.
I'm going to tutor. Oh fuck! I have to do this in a very specific order. All right, no, I'm just gonna grab the combo piece. I'll grab Derevi.
Stupid Derevi being all colored mana.
Yeah, he
Does Corey generate blue mana though?
No.
Yeah, right. Cool.
That's my downside to this. Is that
He generates 1.
okay? I'm gonna start by ulking. So I'm gonna ulk your Trinosphere so I can play shit.
Okay.
Enter combat. Oh, by the way, Joseph, did you pay for any of those things for the Ristic?
Yeah, he did.
You
Oh,
missed
you
your
did,
triggers. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Enter combat.
Wait, you're not going for your.
Actually,
No, I'm just curious. Don't think I'm baiting you in. I just don't know what's in your hand. You have Derevi in hand. You have infinite colored mana, and you have like Sisay. Like I'm just curious. Also, like, so like
Have you not
That's-
cast Sisay this entire game?
He has
Yeah.
not because I told him not to because it would have been a very bad
It
idea.
would have been immediately dead by a
Yes,
static effect.
I am so nice.
So I'm going to cast Derevi. I'm going to generate
Okay, hang
infinite
on.
mana.
You've got mana tapped in ways that don't necessarily make sense for you casting Derevi. So what are you actually doing here? You tap Giganta
Okay,
and
I'm
you
going to
tap a land.
float. I'm going to float infinite mana of everything but blue.
You,
And
I'm
then
going
and
to
then
tap one blue.
you're using the Underground Sea to use Freed from
To-
the Real then?
no, he can
No,
use
it's
the
the
blue
Derevi
mana
blue.
from Gigantha.
No, you can
Yeah.
use it for either one, but that's why I'm asking what he's doing. Because just
I
you
am
can't
specifically.
you can't just say you have infinite mana because you have all these other things that factor into it, and it's very specific. So
All right. Before I do anything, I'm going to float. I'm going to tap Gigantha a bunch of times, meaning I have, like, let's say 1,000,000 of every
yeah, we
mana
get that.
but
Your colored
blue.
mana is
Gigantha
colored,
will
but yeah.
end up untapped. I will tap this Underground Sea for one blue,
Yep.
and then use my infinite mana. I will tap Gigantha, float a blue, untap Gigantha with Derevi.
okay.
I will.
Could you
have
use
to
your
do-
stack, please? 1 second.
Okay, sorry,
Like
Derevi.
yeah, Derevi, you don't have a blue floating right now,
Not
and
yet.
Gigantha is still tapped. So we could go.
I mean, I
There.
ended. Yeah, I ended Derevi.
Well,
with
Derevi's
Gigantha
on the
untapped.
stack.
Yeah,
So
Derevi's
Derevi's
on the stack. Yeah, and you just don't have
And
anything.
Gigantha's tapped because you're using the
No,
volcano,
Gigantha's
the island.
untapped.
Yeah,
You can
okay.
just tap it in
Okay.
response to the trigger.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Yes, the infinite manas. I know it can't be used for colorless. Is like super annoying.
Mm-hmm.
And I realized that one of the cards I have in my hand doesn't work the way I wanted it to because I'm dumb.
Mm-hmm.
You could just Jiffy win the game on it.
Zero's technically not tapped either because I haven't attacked yet.
Yeah, no, I just hard goofed because I forgot about one of the things, which is fine. So I guess that comes out, that untaps that, that does all that. Yeah, sure.
Okay. So Derevi will enter. I'll tap Gigantha in response to Derevi's trigger. I'll float one blue. I will target Gigantha with Derevi, untap him. Then
Well, I mean,
will
like you can't float a blue. You just have Wooburg sitting there waiting for you to use it.
Yeah, he has infinite of everything. No, he's only keeping track of like the
blue is the
extra-
only mana that matters. I have infinite generic that I can use. Sorry, infinite colored mana of all colors but blue that I can only pay into colored mana costs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's why the one blue does matter because
Yeah,
that's
for
what I
sure.
can keep track of.
Yeah,
I'm going to
that's what I was like trying to.
go 1, 2, 3. I'm going to play Sisse.
Sisse on the stack.
Sisse on the stack.
Well,
Corey, did he just tap 3 lands to play that Sisse?
yeah. What do you tap?
That seems wrong.
Sorry, I'll leave. Yeah, you're right. I have to do.
Just leave your white
One.
source, yeah, of some form. That's
Yeah,
fine.
this can make everything. It doesn't really matter.
All right.
Sorry,
We'll
I'm just
do-
gonna Sisse's one white.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll do this one and this one. I think so. I will attempt to trickery your Sisse.
Ristic study trigger.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I can pay for at least one of them. Yep.
Pact.
Joseph.
I'm wondering what I'm missing. Corey, you literally die on your upkeep from that pack right now.
Yes, but I'm going to try and win right now.
He's not. He hasn't gone to second main because I was asking him
No,
why.
I know that, but I'm just saying, like, that's a bold move.
He's just trying to win this turn.
I'm
Yep.
trying. I'm going for it. I'm.
Well,
running.
regardless, I don't have any responses to anything, so yeah. Oh, there's no True Sphere in play. That's exciting. I still
Yeah.
don't have responses, but
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
So I'm going to leave that in the stack just so that I remember it, in case I can't get there. Sisse resolves.
mhm.
So now I have to. Fuck. So I have one tutor in me that I gotta play around 4 cards in hand and mana up. So I have Derevi. I tutor for.
somewhat.
I tutor for Najila. Go to combat. Pay for the extra combats. Go from.
Corey, you don't have anything that can swing. You need somewhat.
I need Samut, but the problem is I need both Samut and I need Najila for the infinite comp. Well, I guess Samut can actually. I can just use Samut to untap Gigantha and get more blue. So. Okay.
No, you can't.
Well,
yeah,
you can do it
Derevi
once.
can untap somewhat, which could untap.
Yep.
So I'm going to pay this 1 blue and then some amount of my infinite mana. I'm going to grab Samut. Ability on the stack.
No. Yeah, ability on the stack. Let's go. Where is this? White green. I'm going to Eladamri's Call.
Fuck.
Corey.
Yeah.
You have forgotten
Trigger.
many a trigger, so maybe get this one.
Heuristic Study?
This is the first. No, this is. He's asked on other ones of mine.
Did he ask on the trickery? I kind of
He
zoned
did.
out there.
He
Okay,
did. He did, and I paid for the trickery. I'm not paying for the Eladamri's Call.
Okay.
Whatever.
Boop,
boop.
Hatchibal's trickery on the Ladmirs and just fuck
In
him for
response to
fucking you.
Eladamri's, I'm going to vamp tutor as well.
Oh, look at you getting
And I
back
did
in
pay for the
game.
Ristic.
I have a response to the Vamp Tutor, just to be a cheeky fuck and say, no, stay in your hole.
that seems very wasteful.
Yeah, that I'm not doing anything with this, and
Yeah.
he's about to do stuff that's going to matter. You sure you want to do that?
It can only stop a 1-drop, and he's playing Naya. What am I going to counter?
Okay.
Anyways.
One drop.
Okay. Decisions were made.
Decisions were made.
So you drew your card. You're drawing your card?
a card off of the Vamp
Not me.
Tutor.
No, he
No,
paid
I
for it.
paid for the Ristic.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, that's me cheating. Okay, what else? What are you doing there?
All right. So Eladamri's
Build a
Call
card.
resolves.
Yep.
This does work because you are bound by blue, and then I will.
Motherfucker.
And I
Stop
will-
it, Gruger.
And I will cast the Aven Mind Sensor. Aven Mind Sensor on the stack I cannot pay. This is why I was taking forever to figure out my turn, because I was just like I had just the right amount of mana to interact without doing anything else. But I couldn't go for my own win because goddamn Oko. Like things were, and then the freed from the wheel shenanigans. I had to get Corey to run out of blue mana.
Okay.
So you couldn't.
With this on the stack,
Corey, if this resolves, you should just pull the top 4 cards off your library onto your top and then look at them there.
yeah, well, I'm
yourself.
going to activate Sisse in response. So I'm going to get 1 Sisse trigger off of this before this resolves. So I have to dump the mana now. So I'm going to use that blue. I'm going to dump the mana. I'm going to tap.
So hang on.
But his Gigantha will end up tapped. That's
Well, no, hang
That's
on.
all.
You've already used the blue.
Yeah, you've
Untap
already
to do
you've
this
so
now.
no this was in response to your Sisse tutor, and you've already used your blue. So
I can, but what I'm saying is I can tap Gigantha and put another Sisse on the stack.
Your
Yes, you
Exotic
could-
Orchard doesn't tap for blue.
no, he's just he's tapping
tapping
Gigantha,
Gigantha.
and he's tapping Gigantha, and he's not.
Oh,
He's
you
not-
can use the Orchard for something else. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he has no blue, and he can't
No,
use
I get
freed
it.
from the real. This
Yeah.
is where we're going with
Yeah.
this.
So I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna use Sisse. I'm gonna try and grab a.
So you have to tap your
answer.
orchard. Hang on, you have to tap
No, he
your
doesn't.
orchard
No, I
for.
don't. No, I don't. Look at
You
Jagantha
already
and read
okay,
Jagantha.
Corey. You used your blue that was floating for the untap that you just used already. So now, if you want to untap her, you have to use a blue from Jagantha that you have floating.
He's not untapping Jangantha. He's not.
Yeah.
Jangantha was already.
Untapped. He's
Untapped.
just tapping her.
Okay,
He's just-
okay.
Yeah.
He's essentially ending that loop now.
Yes.
This is me having to end the loop because of
Me.
Gruger being a fuck.
Because of Gruger playing properly. Because of Gruger taking 8 minutes on his turn to figure out if he's advancing his own game plan or actually having to shift to not just straight up losing. Which sucked. I had to go to the not lose, which is what I didn't want to do.
All right.
as
You know what I'm gonna
opposed-
do with this? You know what I'm gonna do with this?
You're going to be a.
I'm just gonna grab. I'm gonna grab Samut, and I'm gonna set up. So, yeah, I'm gonna grab Samut with that. I'm gonna tap Jagantha. Samut gives haste.
Mm-hmm.
Other creatures.
Other creatures
Other
face, yep.
creatures.
But she
Oh, no, she
also
has
has
haste on
haste
it.
herself. She's got
I-
all the
yeah.
words.
Yep.
I only care about Derevi really at this point. So yeah, fuck. The Avon Mind Sensor is going to
So yeah, pull the top 4 cards off with shit.
No, I'm gonna use the Exotic Orchard. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do one last trigger of Sisse before the.
You
Avon
have
Mind
to.
Sensor.
You already said you put a Sisse trigger on the stack.
Or Exotic Orchard doesn't tap for blue.
Yeah,
No,
this
it
is.
doesn't.
I already
You
said
are
this.
correct.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
This was
me.
my whole thing that I was riffing about
Mhm.
last time when you all said, no, it's fine.
So.
All right,
Jesus
so
Christ.
I
So
I
I'm
see.
gonna
think it
tap
just
Samut.
happens.
I'm gonna untap Jagantha. I'm gonna pour Jagantha back into Sisse. Get one last Sisse trigger.
Yeah, this is like I think it's still fine actually in the end.
Mhm.
I think I can still get there.
Yeah, that's
So
what I
hang
was
on,
saying.
You
Like,
need to tap the orchard.
no, he
to make the
doesn't.
Mana.
No,
for
because he
the
has.
Samut.
He,
He has infinite white mana for the summit activation.
remember he has.
No, he doesn't. Oh no, because you poured infinite mana into it before you started doing
Yeah.
this.
That's
No,
why I
yes,
made
yes,
infinite
yes,
mana
yes.
to start this whole thing off.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. This is why I realized he had too many cards in hand. The like Cycrifs and stuff wrecked me. The Cycrifs and Elks. Cascading Elks, like I said, I'm dying to Oko. I'm not dying to everything else. I'm just dying to
Yes.
Oko.
He is. So yeah, I'm gonna grab Najila. Is there a card that I can grab that makes this cleaner? I could grab Kinnan, but that wouldn't allow me the untap. Well, Derevi allows me the untap with Samut, so I have one more untap coming in combat, but I need the Najila for infinite combats. So I grab Najila. Now the Avon Mind Sensor can resolve,
And now you win the game.
and now I win the game. Go to combat, proceed to win the game. Sound good?
Yep.
Go to combat, swing out.
But
get-
you just swing everything at.
I swing.
Well-
So how this works is Derevi untaps Jagantha. Jagantha goes into Najila. Najila untaps them all, and this happens repeatedly forever.
Not forever, just until like people are dead. The
Until people
key
are dead.
here, the key here is that.
And also, if you,
So
you
one
get
second.
extra activations of Gigantha for Sisse's, right?
Uh,
Because Derevi's whenever a creature hits. So if you just swing
Yes.
Zur, that's an extra untap that you can also point at Gigantha.
yes. So the secret here is that Najila is able to swing to, and she has a safe swing right now because she can swing at Joseph to get the extra
Yeah.
warrior.
Mhm.
And then
If she
from
couldn't, if
there,
she
it just snowballs.
yeah, if you couldn't get to that, then you would get infinite. You could get infinite Zur combats, and you could kill us all with
Actually,
Zur.
Najila very specifically says untap all attacking creatures. Samut's not attacking. So you can untap Samut or Gigantha.
No, so what's going to happen is
Samut
Derevi's
just
going to
needs
do.
get
All the-
haste.
Derevi's going to untap, right?
Yeah, because he'll get a couple Derevi triggers if he
So
swings
here,
with Zur,
yeah.
Derevi,
Oh, no, you get the
Nagila,
untaps
and a
off the
warrior.
ready. There you go.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's 4 on the first swing, and then it goes
Yeah,
up every time.
there's like
It's
4
exponential.
moving parts happening here. Yeah.
That's why I drew arrows, because it's like
No, hang on a sec.
So Corey, go to combat
okay, I'm in
and-
combat. I'm in attack.
attack. So declare your attacks, and then we can get rid of all your other arrows. Just move through the phases. Get rid of all the arrows. So Nagila, Sisay, Derevi, and Zur can swing.
Oh no, it's all good. Yeah. I was just reading the
I
interactions
get
of the two.
four Derevi triggers here, right? And Derevi is what fuels this engine, basically.
Keep in mind, Sisay is like a 7/7.
Sisay is huge. So maybe I swing Sisay at you, actually. I mean, 3 mana.
No, it doesn't matter. I was just reading how
Yeah.
Derevi's worded and how Nagila's worded. Yeah, it's all good.
And actually, yeah. So, yeah, we got there. Cool.
Because I don't have enough flying blockers anymore.
You don't.
Yeah,
You
the
just
the
have
other
one
the
set.
everyone knows the last 3 cards in my hand
Yeah, you had that Elish.
because they got like I could have hardcast an Elish Norn, but because because Sisay could live through it. Oh,
You would
but then no,
Nagila though. So then
no,
because
because you could have elked, you could have elked Elish Norn, but then you had to fight through Trinisphere.
Trinisphere is the key. So that's
Oh.
what gave me a lot of my shit. Anyways, let's go to
Doesn't
deck
matter.
techs.
It ended up going to 9 anyways, so we can go deck techs.
Yeah.
Or just shouting out who made the decks. I think I
Yeah,
missed.
perfect.
I definitely missed a line somewhere in this game.
Yeah. I will, because I won
Daxus-
the game with it. I will do my deck tech first. So we'll go normal order, and you guys can start pulling shit. I'll just pull. I'm running a modified version of Rebel Sun's list from the database, so it's mostly the same. The 4 key pieces, as you saw, are Derevi, Gigantha. Oh, except it won't let me pull stuff out of my deck. Oh, sorry, I gotta.
It's because I rejoined. You have to close the window and reopen it.
Okay.
Oh, I was wondering where like 2 of my cards went, and I think it's because
I stole them and then left the game.
And
Yeah.
left the game. You literally picked up his cards and walked away.
Yeah.
Awesome. So anyways, the way that this deck works, and it just, did some work in a tournament, as we know. Fuck you guys rejoining and exiting.
I wanted all my cards back.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's just me being salty because I literally had my mouse on the button. So as you guys see, Samut, Derevi, and Nagila all interact together along with Gigantha and Sisay to basically give you an infinite tutor loop. The thing I liked about this deck that I will talk about is that it allows you to play a little bit of legendary tribal. So you're playing a lot of cards that you would never, ever fucking see in CEDH. Cards like Captain Lannery, Storm, and Malcolm to get you infinite mana, along with Grim Hireling as well. In addition, I'm running, so there's some mods at the bottom of the primer in which they have some hot swaps. So I am actually running the Freed from the Real Kinnan lines, because both Kinnan is tutorable, and Freed from the Real, I'm running Zur, which is another tutorable piece. So you tutor Zur, which can then tutor Freed from the Real, and Sisay tutors Kinnan. So it's like all creature tutor lists. A couple of swaps that I made because of course everyone in the CEDH community can hate on me all they want. I'll still fuck around and modify stuff, so I like playing it. I'm running a couple of awesome cards in Timna the Weaver and Thrasios Triton Hero to have something to do with a lot of my infinite mana loops. Because this deck is running, Birds of Paradise, Bloom Tender, Deathrite Shaman, Ignoble Hierarch, Noble Hierarch, etc. So that the Freed from the Real combo and Kinnan can make infinite mana. So then you just, Thrasios your entire deck. Timna is just value. I mean, Timna is always just value. And I threw in a dumbass compost because I'm playing Zur, and I didn't know exactly what sort of pod that I was playing into. But otherwise, the list is largely the same. You saw Teferi and Oko do some fucking work. There's also a Karn in here that is also tutorable to turn off artifacts, because this deck does run all the artifacts, but it is very similar in a way to a lot of like tempo decks in that it runs a lot of pieces. That's and I'm also running a Carpet of Flowers because it's too durable. It's running a lot of pieces that forces fair magic. So I am also running a Trinosphere. You saw Trinosphere do a fuck ton of work that game. It's running a Thorn of Amethyst. It's running a Deafening Silence. It's running, I cut the Vryn Wingmare because it was not tutorable via Sisay, and put in a couple more mana dorks. I think I put in a Priest of Titania and Land of War Elves or something. Just because, again, this deck wants to land its combo pretty early. This is a weirdly like a proactive combo deck, even though it's trying to force tempo magic, which is super neat to me, which I really like. Otherwise, super fun list. Tons of reactive magic in it. It's, CDH, you have some. And some jank cards that you would never fucking see in CDH, like Sneak Attack and Rhythm of the Wild and Rest in Peace, because I don't use my graveyard at all. So, some fun, dumb bullshit and you saw Zer do some work too, in grabbing that Rhystic Study and grabbing that other stuff, the Fruit from the Real. That is moi. This deck is super fun to play. Shout out to Rebel Sun. I'm sorry I fucking cannibalized your deck without even getting a single rep in first, but, jank. I'm going to pass it on to Joseph.
This deck doesn't do anything. Don't play it. Peace. Ryan?
You were coming back at the end, and I'm just like, no, you don't.
Yeah.
Coming from the guy who's playing the fastest, potentially the fastest deck at the table, he just it lined up poorly with what happened in the game.
Sure did. It makes me happy that this is we took them all from the CDH database lists. Like I didn't,
except for mine. Mine's kind of like fringe, but it definitely has.
No, it's in there.
Oh, is it in there now?
Yeah. Well,
maybe it's on the brewer side.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So I'm playing a list that was done up by Coco Loco. Is the only one that put his name up on it. So I'm assuming he did it solo. He's got a really good primer. But yeah, it's so this is Bad Corvold, which if you're a CDH person, bad stands for like Breach, Ad Nauseam, Dockside, which are the bottom 3 cards I threw in here.
Got to go fast, real fast.
Turbo Nas.
Yeah, zoom is the plan. One of the things, I'm sure you guys have figured this out already, but anything that makes treasure Dockside is very good with Corvold, because each time you sack a treasure to pay for something, Corvold draws you a card and gets bigger. Yeah. Obviously, it's got Wheel of Fortune in here, Wheel of Misfortune, mostly just to fill your yard and keep your loops going when you're trying to do something with Breach. Of course, Lion's Eye Diamond, because again, Breach. One of the things that's really handy is Grinding Station, which you can use, ideally when you're breaching, you just fill up your own library to get exactly what you want out. Or sorry, fill up your own graveyard. You just need anything that nets you at least mana neutral to keep it going as much as you want to go with it. The deck's most common win is doing the classical cast a Twin Flame on literally anything, and then flash in a Dual Caster Mage, and then just get infinite copies of whatever the heck the thing was, and they are hasty copies, so you just smash everyone to death. Another interesting one is you use Corpse Dance. You need to be able to net like 5 or 6 treasures off Dockside, but you use Corpse Dance and Buyback to just loop Dockside for infinite mana, and then try and do whatever disgusting tricks you can figure out to do from there. I brought out the Outland Liberator just because I really like this card. It's one of the new ones from Innistrad. And so it's effectively a Caustic Caterpillar. Like Caterpillar is pay 1, then pay green on something, and you can sack a thing. This is pay green on something up front, and then just pay 1 to destroy an artifact or an enchantment. When you flip it, it actually turns into like a little tiny Kogla, where whenever this thing attacks, you can destroy an artifact or an enchantment.
Oh, it's an attack trigger.
Ha! And then it still maintains the same pay 1 and sack. So you could actually blow up 2 artifacts or enchantments on the same turn if you think it's not going to survive the attack, which is just handy. Other than that, the deck is just jam. Oh yeah, I put Culling Ritual in here just because I love the art of this card. Full art foil IRL looks absolutely incredible.
That card is also just bonkers in CEDH.
Yeah,
if you can use the mana, that card, like If you look at various points in this game, that card would have paid for itself and still had like 3 or 4 mana left over or more. Like so many different points.
It's a huge power star in my list, because my list is forcing like Fair Magic at, play everything as a 3-drop, so you just dump your fucking shit out and then Culling Ritual and Cyclonic Rift basically with a bunch of free mana.
And I have Mayhem Devil sitting up here because obviously this deck is made to sack a whole bunch of stuff all the time, and Mayhem Devil gets to ping things, remove problems, remove life totals if you really need to, but normally you're just trying to remove issues and problems with it. Yeah, is there anything else that's really great here? I mean, it's an ad nos deck as well. Like, you're not doing anything that's like totally unexpected with this deck. It's just really good at drawing cards, theoretically. Not this game, but theoretically. And
you had a bad
it's a fun
shake,
deck.
though.
Oh, it was unbelievable.
You got stacked out so early.
That's literally the worst game of Magic I've ever played in my entire life. That was amazing.
And it's on video,
at least the knife got twisted by one of the other lists you enjoy playing.
Yeah.
You piloting, sorry, not necessarily playing against.
Yeah, I do play that deck on the reg, so that's funny because I've never had it go off that grossly. That was very funny.
You gave it the advantage too. You gave him the mana crypt that allowed it to get so degenerate.
Yeah, you guys could have swung at anyone else.
Yeah,
I could have.
You could have blocked his shit instead of mine.
But yeah, one thing that just makes me laugh on a side note is if you do look up Coco Loco's list on Moxfield, he's got it topping $10,000, which just makes me laugh for a card list.
God, you could buy an actual like
$10,616. American.
Actually,
American.
I'm sure it's more. I'm sure it's more than that, and I'm sure some of the lands are like entered as summer edition, so they don't have prices attached to them.
I don't speak for anyone else on this show, but I am 100% pro proxy, especially when you get to CDH and cards start costing like fucking $1,200.
Oh yeah, that's totally how our play group came around in paper, like
for CEDH.
Yeah, when we're playing CEDH, come on. Like, how many people want to pay over 10 grand for a Time Twister? Like, come on.
Yeah, some of us are dumb and have picked up reserve list cards here and there and have amassed a collection. But for new people coming into the game, we don't want to price them out. We want to play. Kind of the motto of CEDH in general is play against the player, not against their wallet.
Yeah.
If you can. So instead, we all play poorly with the best decks that we can. Instead of blaming it on money, we don't have that excuse anymore.
Yeah, right. Actually, just saying that we've done a very large, like we're talking 800 plus card proxy order from Mythic Black Core, and they were amazing. Premium foils are like absolutely top. I know this isn't the segment to do this, but since we're talking about it right now, like their premium foils are like, man, some of them look better than like the actual MTG cards. Like they're very good.
You know what to do with your 1.5 minute shout out. Just plug Mythic Black Core. Yeah. Because I was part of that order and it was, can't confirm.
Yeah. Anyway, Grugs.
Sweet. All right, so I'm not going to pull all the cards in this deck. I think there's just some. So, like I said, way back in the day, I started off on the Staxy side of things. I played a lot of CDH, or played a decent amount of CDH stacks, at least within my local paper group. I've kind of switched into more tempo decks recently, so I wanted to kind of do like a throwback, and this really caught my eye. One of our good friends who we play with in paper, who happens to be the main showrunner and organizer at Monarch Games, kind of pointed this list out to us. So decided to take it for a spin. And it has some really cool interactions. So it does have one combo in the deck, so you can close out the game. A lot of people, if you played CEDH, you've seen Godo. Godo with Helm of the Host wins you the game regardless of how many blockers they have, as long as they don't have either an indestructible blocker or a pro-red blocker. But barring that, and unless they have a way to infinitely protect themselves from combat damage, you kill the whole table. What's really cool about this is usually Godo, the base combo for Godo requires 11 mana. 6 mana to cast Godo, which fetches up Helm of the Host, and then the 5 mana to equip Helm of the Host to Godo. What's really cool with Arden, though, is you can go to the beginning of combat, and the Helm of the Host is a trigger that checks after. So you stack your triggers such that you use Arden to equip Helm of the Host onto Godo, and then you get the Helm of the Host trigger, which makes infinite Godos. Like infinite combat steps, infinite Godos, essentially. So this is like the one main combo in the deck. And then there's and because of that, there's lots of and since we're in Naya, we have a lot of different ways to tutor up Godo. Like there's Captain Sisse, there's all the green creature tutors, or all the fast ones. There's no Sylvan tutor, but there's all the instant speed ones. And then we have some, I'll talk about some of the other tutors. But this deck is primarily a stacks deck that plays around with Arden. There's lots of really cute interactions with Arden. And what's interesting is this deck is actually full of null rod effects, which you would think, oh, that doesn't synergize with all of these equipments I'm running. But Arden doesn't care. You're not paying for equip costs. You just get her out, and then you get to do a big equip. And what we saw, like I did it once in game where it was kind of relevant. You can, like, for example, eke out an extra mana with one of your wild growth effects by swapping the aura over, because you can target a permanent aura player. Side note, for a casual jank, you can make this into a curse commander if you feel like moving curses around. But
I may have that already.
But here's, like, obviously there's a Colossal Hammer, because a Colossal Hammer on a Tana is terrifying, so you can just beat people to death while you're searching for your combo and knocking people out.
Yeah, who needs
Well, trample is no joke.
Kenneth's transformation is awesome. It's a cantripping way of dealing with a problem creature. And if a more immediate threat comes up later in the game, you can then use Arden to swap Kenneth's transformation somewhere else to neuter the next scary thing. So you can initially neuter something that's kind of annoying, and then later on switch it to somewhere else. You could do fun plays like neuter someone else's Dranith. So then you could play you could play your Arden, and then after you've gotten your Arden in play, that you can then move the Kenris transformation to somewhere else. So the other two players are still locked out. Like just fun, weird stuff like that. And then the other thing is the Skull Clamp. You can move Skull Clamp onto other people's mana dorks, kill their mana dorks, and draw 2 cards. And on the same thing is we have these 2 swords in here that say you want to get advantage from someone else who's going to be swinging anyways. Since you control the sword, if they connect with that, you still get the sword triggers. They get the bigger creature, but you still control the sword triggers. So you're still doing damage, drawing cards, or doing the flickering and ramping with Sword of Hearth and Home. And then these are like some janky cards, or cards that you don't normally see in CDH. Court of Grace is interesting in the Naya deck. It creates flying attackers for this kind of Tana deck that does have an Elish Norn and some other ways, and these things can hold equipment, and it does give you the Monarch to help start drawing more cards. I thought this was a cool include. And Mask of Memory, I have a soft spot for this equipment in casual decks, so it's cool seeing it in here as another way. You can throw it on your Trampling Tana, or you have some other reasonably large creatures in the realm of CEDH to get lots of value off of it. This deck is full of Rule of Law effects. We saw me play at least one of them. We saw one of them get exiled to a Paco, unfortunately. This deck plays really well under Rule of Law effects. I got shut down by a stupid swan song, but I was trying to get this
value swan song I've ever had, I think.
That essentially, that was that, and your 2 planeswalkers won you the game in the end.
The Archon was coming out. I'm like, he's grabbing that fucking Archon that's gonna stacks me out. And
yeah, I was gonna name Instance, and then I didn't care about Paco anymore because Paco wouldn't have been able to Cyclonic Rift, and I would have killed him in the air very easily with this extra. It would have been a 7-8 because of Elish Norn.
Yep.
It was going to do all the things. Yasharn actually does a lot of work in the CDH meta. It was specifically really, really good against Joseph's deck.
Shuts down fetches, like that alone is so good.
Shuts down fetches, shuts down treasures, shuts down grinding station. It essentially shuts down breach deck. If your deck is mainly focused around breach, and dockside, it shuts them down. And then the Archon, what's kind of nifty about the Archon is you can sack this Tana that's in your command zone to an Eldritch Evolution, and it gets Archon, or you sack one of your mana dorks or a sapling off Tana.
Yeah.
And then there's also we saw Elish Norn putting the boots to people too. But
yeah.
I'm sure I had a very commanding position in a lot of this game, but I definitely I took a wrong turn somewhere and ate too many planeswalkers.
Yeah, those planeswalkers, yeah.
And a swan song. Damn swan song.
I had to bounce the Paco. That definitely slowed me down. But
you got there though. All right, and Tobin, onto another ridiculously fun mid-range deck.
Yeah.
Paco's
Uh,
sweet. Paco
Paco's
put
sweet. So I didn't pull out a ton of cards because like the deck is just fast mana and like interaction basically, and
It's
then
teamer. Like it
yeah.
does one thing
So
well.
it's basically you want to be able to play Paco on turn 2 ideally or turn 3 at the latest, and I think you just basically maul to a hand that can do that every game. That's
Yep.
basically it. And then like ideally might have some interaction in there as well, but otherwise you swing and that will most likely get you the interaction you're looking for. And then you just hold that up and try and beat people to death with your dog. And then if you do that for a while, you can also take infinite turns. So the loop for that is pretty sweet. It
it's
is you
so
need
awesome. It's so clunky, but
it's
so
so
amazing.
clunky. It's great. So it's either personal tutor, solve the equation, or mystical tutor, and a seasons past. Yeah. Or
And
like basically you can have any two of these, like of the three kind of like cards on top, the like three stacks. If you have any two of those, you should be able to get the combo because you just tutor for the seasons past and then start the loop if you had just had the extra turn spell, or vice versa. So it's pretty clunky. You do it over 2 turns generally, but I mean it'll do it. You just put seasons past back in after getting back your tutor and your extra turn, and then you tutor seasons past back on top, and you get it with your Paco trigger, and then you just cast it.
yeah,
Good stuff.
Rinse repeat.
yeah,
Yeah.
you use your like noxious revival as like an easy way that you pay like to
Yes. Yeah.
fit to
So
get the seasons passed back on top. And then you get with the Paco attack trigger, and then yeah,
exactly. Yeah. So with regrowth and like uh the one that you just said,
noxious revival.
Noxious Revival, like those can also be used in place of some of the other things for parts of it. But yeah, it is pretty sweet. And then you have a backup Breach combo with a Chain of Vapor and a extra turn spell. But you obviously need like 6 cards in your graveyard for every extra turn you take. So that can be like not infinite, but it can get you some extra value, which,
Non-deterministic. Yeah.
yeah.
And then you could
And
do
I mean, you are still generating mana because like really all you're doing is casting a bunch of spells that give you more mana. So you should be able to do that while also, developing your board a bit. But really all you care about on your board is Paco. That's generally the
Paco and
only way you
Halden. As long as
win.
you have the as long
Exactly.
as you
As long as you have both of them out, you're golden, drawing essentially 4 extra cards per turn most of the time.
One thing
and
I think
just
is worth mentioning with Paco is that the only thing that you whiff on is creatures, which is kind of weird. Normally it's kind of like, oh, non-land or something, right?
Yeah, it's just
But
creatures.
in CDH meta, like it's the lowest creature count you're going to see in Magic, and so therefore
Yeah,
Paco is even more likely to be value towning off of it.
it's
exactly. And yeah, like the deck doesn't run many creatures. Obviously, they have to meet like a pretty high bar to like make it in. They are exclusively mana dorks, except for this one Gilded Drake,
Because yeah,
just
Yeah,
makes
because
sense.
that card is pretty good. Yeah,
turns out solves problems.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, it's not a ton to talk about. It gets a bunch of value, and then you start tutoring for things to kill people with dogs.
Just another
Yep.
small thing because I actually just ended up playing against this deck in paper.
Mhm.
It's if you're tutoring for your extra turn spells, it's worth mentioning that the one you have on the bottom there, Time Warp, is
Yeah,
actually the only one that says target player. So
yeah,
you actually, if you go to use that, someone can deflecting swat it and jack your turn. So
right.
you want to try and use like that one as like the last case scenario.
Mhm.
I may have done that in a casual game before. I think I
Oh,
baited. I think I except it wasn't with a deflecting SWAT. It was pre-deflecting SWAT. But
bolt bend or something.
I definitely
Bolt
baited
bend or
someone
something.
into yeah, I definitely it was a Greven deck, and I definitely baited someone. I think it was an Imp's Mischief. And I
Oh,
Ah,
Solid.
so I lost more life, and I redirected a take extra turn spell to me instead.
all right. That brings us to our. Sorry, anything else, Tobin, or is that pretty much it?
Nope, that's it.
Good boy. Awesome. That brings us to our 1.5 minutes for shoutouts, plugs, etc., beer reviews, etc., etc., etc. I'm McRae. I'm at McRae Writes on Twitter and Instagram and all of the places you can find me. Check out McRaeWrites.com. There's a bunch of new shit going up there. A couple of short stories, a fun little piece of flash fiction I threw up on the weekend. Go get literate. Otherwise, check out our show Something Wicked on Wednesdays. I'm also going to shout out Joseph's band HDAS and our other show, Let Me Tell You About My Character, via Alina and Maggie. And Mike's podcast, You're Listening To, which I've done a couple episodes on. So we have lots of awesome stuff. Check out our YouTube. We have everything that is posted on there in evergreen content, so you can go and watch every single brewery from like episode 3 all the way on, I believe, and watch us get
you lucky guys.
Same thing with Something Wicked from episode 11 onwards, as well as some bloopers and highlight reels from that show. I'm going to pass it on. I'm not drinking again, so unfortunately I will not be doing beer reviews for a little while. Sad face.
I'm telling.
I know, it's a bummer. I was enjoying all the nice little craft brews. But I'm going to pass it on to Joseph.
So I'll start off with NTG Blackcore, otherwise known as Mythic Blackcore. The website is mythicblackcore.com. If you're looking for proxies, our play group is like pretty large. We're like nearly, I think we're like mid or low 20s at this point. We've been up like closer, slightly over to 30 before. Everyone plays everything from like super janky battlecruiser up to like top tier CEDH. And so some people have definitely tried like a number of the different proxy makers. MTG Blackcore, in my opinion, has been by far the most awesome. Plus the guy or girl, I actually have no idea what the gender of the person is, but they're just super into like making proxies. So you can get like ones that look like they're from the game, or you can get like weird alt arts that they've made themselves. There's all kinds of cool options. And again, if you like, in my opinion, so he does like foil, and then they do foil or premium foil. They're absolutely worth the money. Like, yeah, they're definitely more for a proxy, but they look fantastic. The one and only tiny issue is like, at least on our order we did, which was like about a year and a half.
Maybe two years now, because it was
COVID Rex time.
COVID has,
it was the summer before
COVID. Warped time.
Yeah, but anyway, the order at least that we got, like I said, we got over 800 cards literally. They're cut ever so slightly too big in the corners mostly. So for a lot of them, I just took a pair of scissors and did a super quick around the side. Fine. And they ended up being like very cheap once you amass a certain amount of volume in your order size. So yeah, they were awesome. For beer, I did I think I did this. Did I do this one before? I think I did.
Recognize it.
So Twin Sales does Con Leche every year.
Oh, how is the Nitro Pour?
Yeah,
I really love the Con Leche. It's fantastic.
Delicious.
Con Leche, so good.
Yeah, so this year they did a special Nitro version of it. And so this was what I had when I did like the slow pour right in front of the camera. I was like, check out the cascade, like it's amazing. So this is it's a horchata style milk stout, they call it. It's a heavy beer. It's 7.5%. Comes in a tall can 4-pack. But yeah, it's like thick and chocolatey, and like, it's a milk stout. It has that like feel. It was very good. I like this one a lot. I also like the non-nitro version as well, but actually I don't know if I could say that I prefer one, because I haven't had one of those this season. I had one last season. I don't know if they did it this year, but yeah, regardless, this is a beer that I like. I've had it before, and the nitro version definitely didn't make it worse. It's an awesome beer. If you like stouts, grab one. You will not be disappointed. And Brugs, yell at folks.
Rah!
Tobin, your turn.
He takes so much extra time for his deck text that we just like have to steal the time back wherever we can get it, even in the shoutouts.
Sorry. Unfortunately, today I took a break off drinking today. I had some soup from a new restaurant that didn't sit great, so I decided to give my digestive tract a little bit of a rest. All that information that Twitch needs to know. And the tubes. Yeah, the tubes need to know the poor shape my tubes were in. No,
Tube
but
solidarity.
anyways, some along those lines. But yeah, not too much to shout out outside of the fact that Monarch Media just had a organized, I believe it was the second largest organized CEDH tournament after maybe Tier 1 Con that happened in the summer. I believe, and it's part of their Oktoberfest series. Like I said, one of the finalists for that was Corey's deck outside of these couple hot swaps Corey did, and
I bastardized it. Sorry, but
it wasn't too badly bastardized. The core of the deck was there, and I believe they have more events on the up and up. They did a lot of donation work in there. They had if you like the EDH community and are interested in dipping your toe into CDH, they're starting to get a lot of commentators from a variety of popular CDH content shows. They even had Sheldon Menery on there, as well as one of the commenters on, I believe, some of the games or some of like kind of their halftime show things. And yeah, very, very interesting content that they put out. And if you're ever interested in playing online tournaments, and I believe they're mostly run through Cockatrice, so you don't have to worry about. They're a very pro proxy as well.
Which is what we use for
all in all. Exactly. And with that, I believe I've rambled on enough. So Tobin, save everyone from me. Go.
Sure. So I what? I didn't have a beer today. But I recently had Cloud Theory from Container. I went there a little while ago and had a flight, and that is it's a nitro IPA, which was super weird. I hadn't had one before.
Ooh, that sounds cool.
It was delicious, and I'm not like huge on IPAs. I'm developing some taste so I can tell like there's more to it than just only hops. Like there is a difference between hops and whatnot.
Yes.
But no, like I thought it was really cool. It was like super creamy, which is kind of weird for an IPA, just due to like the nitro. Yeah, I would recommend if you can find a place that does nitro IPAs, that would be good. I think you can still buy cans of it. I don't think they have it on tap anymore at Container, but worth looking into. And other than that, I don't know. I've been playing Blasphemous on Switch. It's very fun. It's like a Metroidvania game that's like kind of Dark Souls-y. You basically play a guy that like moves like Ike does in Smash Bros. He's just got a huge sword, and it's sweet. It's really fun.
Awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Worth mentioning that if you're in East Van, Container Brewing is down at the foot of Clark on, I want to say Franklin, and
that sounds about right.
Super awesome. I am a big fan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, they also had like a fresh hop beer that they had just like made when I got there. That was delicious.
Awesome.
Anyway.
Perfect. Yeah, I should have shared it a game. Oh man, I finally played Hades. Hades, fucking great game.
Hades is good. Yeah.
And for there's a different game you could shout out if you want. For everyone who loves the board game, there's supposedly a very good adaptation of it, of Gloomhaven, that is now out of early access, full release on Steam. Not particularly expensive, for a full release video game. Looks like it's reviewed well. They have single player and up to 4-player co-op online with like a more story campaign, kind of more reminiscent of the actual board game, as well as more just kind of a random encounters one that's not as story driven, but you can still, if you just feel like beating up on mobs and looting stuff.
I would say, if like, obviously I run a D&D show, I prefer D&D for acting, for more of the theater-y kind of side of gaming, but Gloomhaven is all of the best stuff about combat. I think Gloomhaven in some ways does combat better than D&D. It's more constrained because obviously it's done by classes and encounters and stuff, but I think
I mean it's card management. You're playing 2 cards per turn and you're cycling your hand. Like
exactly.
But it is like, it's a very good system. And you get a lot of customization. Yeah.
Lots of good game design in that game. So, and I think they also have a Frosthaven game out.
Frosthaven's not out yet.
No, it's not out?
Nope.
Anyways, they're developing.
Yeah, so right now there's just Gloomhaven, which has 1 expansion, and then there's Jaws of the Lion, which is like a a sub game that you can get at like big box stores. So it's like a mini version of it. It comes with four classes, and
It's
a
the
much
intro
like
version.
it's like a much smaller box.
Yeah,
You
'cause
don't have like all the
Gloomhaven
extra
is
tiles and stuff.
$100, $200 for the base game, for
It's
the actual board
it's
game?
about 200 probably.
Yeah,
I
But
think it
that's
goes
it's a
on
legacy
sale
game.
quite a lot for like 120-ish.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's a expensive. It's super good, but it's like very time consuming to set up.
Yes.
which is where this video game takes all the
Exactly.
setup
And
away from it
all
while
the stuff's still
retaining.
there. Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
So
Awesome.
like if you want to play it, like that's like I've played it quite a lot. But I haven't played it in, I mean, since the pandemic basically. And like a lot of the times I was like, oh, it'd be sweet to play, but like I don't really feel like setting this up for like 40 minutes to maybe like get the one game in and like do one. Yeah, anyway, it's very good. I'd recommend it.
Makes sense.
I have Jaws of the Lion and I haven't played it because also pandemic things.
Fair enough. Awesome. All right, that brings us to our end of show times, in which we do the thing that everyone loves, where we talk about the theme. We spoiled it last week because this was our CDH Power Hour mid-season intermission special. But our theme for next Monday, right here, twitch.tv/something5e, Monday at 7 p.m. PST. Our theme is I Swear. I Swear.
if you
Scout's
play
honor.
a goddamn 3-ball, I'm gonna stab you in the eye. That's what Joseph is thinking right now.
I'm already leaning towards I love the voting mechanic. So Will of the Council, I think it's called, or something like that. So I might call dibs on that already, just for some fun voting shenanigans, because you have to swear to me. You have to promise me things. Otherwise, we will see you next year, Monday, 7 p.m. PST, back on twitch.tv/something5e. See you next week, everyone. Goodbye!
Yeah, it's going to bring more assault next week.
Bye.
Yeah.
Later.